All right, I do believe we're being live streamed. What's up, everyone? Or just us? Probably. Regardless.
After last week's showing, Packers fans might not want to be watching this game. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, last year though, this was the start of a like an 8-game win streak for us though, so I expect the same.
And throughout the LaFleur era, I believe he's never lost 2 in a row.
I don't think he has either, and I don't think well, obviously Aaron Rodgers would be just yeah, he's 4-0 after a loss or something like that after week 1, I believe, in his career.
Hmm.
I read something along the lines of that. So
Well, we're defending the home turf tonight, so they better bring it and
man,
keep up
that
that
place
run.
looks electric tonight. Are we on the same page right now? I'm watching just saw Aaron walking through.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're synced up for once. I guess we'll get a
Oh,
better idea once the plays actually
thank
start.
God. Thank God. All right.
Man, I
Looks like
love
my
that guy's mustache. I don't know what color
same.
that is, but that
That looks like you with a mustache. That looks like you with a mustache.
I can't grow a mustache that good, man.
Hmm.
Oh, so big news, man. Alton Jenkins active for this game.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see him at right tackle, I'm assuming, right?
Tore his ACL last November, and he's
Yeah.
already back. That is a rapid recovery. Very much the opposite of David Bakhtiari, who is inactive for the second week in a row.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's the only major notable who's not playing today. So, like the major, I believe Quay Walker's active, and who else was
Lazard.
out? Lazard. Lazard's active,
Well, here we
and
go. Kickoff. We're
oh, kick up,
returning. Just kick it through the end
going
zone.
right out of the end zone. All right.
All right, yeah. Let's see the starting lineup. I got my Aaron Jones Showtime shirt on today because I think Aaron Jones needs to eat in this
I
game.
think he does too. I think both Jones and Dillon need beaten. Last week they had 15 carries combined. Oh, there's the line right now.
Yep, Jenkins at
There's
right
new.
tackle,
Yep.
Newman at right guard, Runyon is back from his concussion at left guard. This line is much stronger than last week's.
Hopefully, it just keeps getting stronger in a few more weeks. Nice little pitch to Jones on the side. Picks up about 4. Someone
Yeah,
lost a shoe
yeah. We go to the right side. Very first play.
with a
I
flag.
guess letting Jenkins get some downhill work there. Although you
That's the
do
stat.
wonder if a flag here, it's probably going to be an offensive hold, I would bet. Oh, all right.
Nice. So the Packers are 4-0 against the Bears when they start 0-1 to start the season. Like whenever Green Bay's played the Bears in week 2, we're undefeated against the Bears. So weird stat actually.
All right. So the penalty was
Was
an
on
illegal low block on a
Runyon.
Chicago cornerback who
Yeah,
he goes low on
it was
Runyon.
on Newman. I thought it was
Or,
Newman actually.
yeah.
70? 70 Newman, yeah. All right, 1st and 10. We got Watson out there. I think Watson has a pretty good game today.
I like Jones hitting that hole hard.
Oh yeah. Picked up about another 5 yards. Hey, stick with the running game this whole drive if we gotta. Yeah. Poor performance last week.
I'm just gonna give you the heads up right now that my dog is acting up tonight, and I'm here alone. So
She's all jacked up for the game, man.
I
I
guess
get it.
so, but I might have to be running back and forth,
That's fine.
trying to accommodate her needs.
I get it.
All right, baby, play action,
Fuck
and
yeah, I
then we
like
get an
that.
easy completion to
The
was that
Sammy.
Watkins? Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Remember how much I was calling for play action last week, and we
Yeah.
didn't even run. I can't remember a single play action play we ran.
That play action was so good it faked me out. I thought for sure that was a run.
Yeah. It's nice.
Almost.
You get Watkins just singled
Yeah.
up, easy. Slant to the inside too. Kind of, we don't see that kind of route very often in this
We don't.
offense. AJ Dillon in the game.
Fuck yeah, give
so
it to him. Give it to him.
I like
And
that
we got
they're,
Jones.
yeah, Jones I saw lined
in
up out
slot.
wide.
Good play.
All right.
Did you see Trey Lance is out for the season?
Oh no shit.
Yeah, dead serious, man.
What happened?
Messed up his ankle real bad, requires season-ending surgery. Jimmy G's back being the quarterback again this
I
year.
bet you they are thrilled they kept Jimmy G, and Jimmy G is probably
Mhm.
pissed that he renegotiated his contract. For,
Right.
I think he's making like 15 million less than he would have.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Oh, we got them both in back. Fuck yeah. Oh, we're motioning him. Okay, it's still fine though. Motion him in the slot.
All right, that
Oh.
was good coverage by Chicago. Rogers kind of consciously
Yeah.
throws that away.
I like that they were trying to get a route. Like literally, it looked like Dylan was the first read on a passing play. Wild.
Yeah, it was really just good coverage by Chicago. They had Dillon blanketed, and Rogers didn't have a ton of time there. But we're in a 3rd and 7 now. We
That
got
looked
some
like
good
Kevin King.
momentum right now. You really want to keep this drive moving. That's going to be a first.
Yep.
To Alan Lazard.
Welcome back, Lizard King.
So Rogers going to one of his trusted guys on 3rd down.
Mm-hmm.
We're really spreading the Bears out a lot. Like we've been doing a lot of 4 and 5 wide on this drive.
So I was listening to Rogers pressers this week, and I did kind of go back and watch some of the game highlights. It was painful, I know, but we did move the ball actually pretty well at times. In week 1, we just didn't finish.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we actually got a Rogers under center here for a power
Degora's
formation.
Yeah, Degora's back. Got a nice little pitch. Not much going though, but I like. I wish those are more successful because I feel like they might call those more if they are.
Yeah, I mean it was poor blocking. It looked like it was set
Mhm.
up to go to the left. Dillon ended up having to cut back to the right and just nothing doing there. He still gains 2 yards, and like literally the entire Chicago defense had to tackle him.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. There's a really up tempo momentum here.
Feel, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Rogers
I mean,
back in the shotgun.
we're still down to like 4 on the play clock here, but.
Oof.
Bad
blocking there. That was just bad blocking. Dillon gets engulfed like 3 yards in the backfield. He had no chance.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives this up? This is Runyon.
He comes right off Myers.
Myers misses, just completely.
Yeah, Myers
misses the
bad.
guy and lets him run through unblocked. Oh man, that puts us in the 3rd and 10 here.
Yeah, I don't know. 3rd and 10s are tough to pick up, but I wonder if we get it close, if we go for it.
Here.
Is he out there? Yeah, he's got to be. We got 4 wide.
Is this going to be a false start? Ooh, timeout Green Bay. Coach must have seen something, called a timeout from the sideline.
Jesus. Ain't nothing like burning a timeout in the first 5 minutes of the game, though.
You know it ain't a Packers game if,
Yeah.
if we're not doing that, man.
When's the last time we got through a first quarter with having all of our timeouts still?
That would be an interesting statistic.
That's a stat I want to see.
So far, it kind of looks like Chicago is willing to play the passing game with some one-on-one opportunities. So they're kind of keying on the run. So the question is going to be, can we get the blocking, and can Rodgers find the one-on-one matchup he likes? You got to think that they're probably gonna bracket coverage toward Lazard.
Yeah.
So is Rodgers gonna go toward a guy he doesn't know or trust here on 3rd and 10?
Back under center. Can't find anyone. Yes. Hits Jones. No.
I think this is a catch. He takes
calls it a catch.
steps.
Ref calls it a catch.
Yeah, because it looked like he took 2 steps, went out of bounds, and then the ball pops out.
Eberflus has that hand on that challenge flag. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a catch.
I think that's a catch. Oh yeah, we run up there. Oh wait.
They're gonna challenge.
Flags on the field.
Yeah, I think they're challenging.
No, false start on the offense because we rush up there so fast, trying to make sure they can't challenge.
Yeah, I don't even know if I feel like
a false start on the center. How does that even happen, man? Meyer's not having a good first drive here.
No, he's not. I don't really agree with the rush there because I felt confident we would win that challenge if they tried to challenge it.
I agree with it. Like, why chance it? Why let the refs take a look? I just, you can't have.
Puts us behind the 8 ball a little bit here, but all right. Wow.
Yeah, 1st and 15.
Chicago looking with that 5-man front right now.
Oh, Dubs.
You gotta catch that, buddy. You gotta catch that.
That's just. It was set up. He had space to work with. He didn't turn his head around fast enough. It also wasn't a great throw by Rodgers, but Dobbs definitely doesn't get his head around.
No, but that corner was not on him either. Yeah, he was wide. If he could have got past 22 there, that corner, he had nothing but daylight up there. Yeah, he probably could have gotten past him too.
Actually, I mean, when they show the replay, Rodgers is so far behind on that pass. I don't know if it would have made a difference if Dobbs got his head around faster. Like, that was a bad pass by Rodgers on that little bubble screen.
We got Sam in the slot. We got A.J. Dillon down wide. Good play by the corner. That's just good play.
Rodgers saw Lazard one-on-one, gives him a shot, and it's in his hands in the corner. Gets his hand in there to knock it out.
This would be heartbreaking if we only come away with 3 points on this drive after being able to move the ball like this. Sammy looked like he got open there at the end.
I thought Sammy's look was pretty good too. Dude, that was actually right in Lazard's hands, man. I think he should have had that. So
3rd and 15 is a really tall ask. I say you just kind of get it.
We go for it on 4th if we get close enough.
If we get close enough, probably.
Instead, Rodgers takes it back.
Yeah. All right. Definitely field goal now then.
I don't think that's on the offensive line either. This is the same as last week. Rodgers dancing around. I mean, are the receivers that blanketed, or is Rodgers just looking for his trusted guys?
I think this is the first time we're going to see Crosby out this year.
There we go. Dude, all right. So Dobbs was wide open in the middle, and he slips.
Yeah, I saw that too. He sat down real nice there in that middle. All right, hey, let's hope Mason's got a much better year this year.
Well, that's a solid start.
Yep.
On the board.
Hey, it's points, right? It's points.
All right. Well, a very common theme for the Packers of marching down the field and then stalling in the red zone.
Well, since we got a commercial break, we'll go through the keys of the game. I fixed it this week, man. Fixed it. So mine is stay committed to the running game early. I still would have liked to see us rush it a little bit more than what we did on the first drive. So hopefully we do. Yeah. But
I would really like to see us rush out of a traditional I formation more often. It seems like 90% of our rushes are out of the shotgun, and I just really think you handcuff yourself with that approach.
You can still pass it out of the fucking power I too. Like, I don't understand why we don't do it more. But
I think play action is extra effective out of an I.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember early in Rodgers' career, like running him on bootlegs, getting him out of the box?
Yeah. And you could do a power I with with AJ Dillon as your fullback and then Aaron Jones as your running back. That sounds like a deadly combo. But
Yep.
but maybe they don't want to expose AJ Dillon to be the blocker or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure thinking. My second key of the game, don't give up any big plays on defense. I think that as long as we just don't let the game get out of hand on defense, we'll be able to contain them on defense. Just don't give up any big chunk plays and we'll be all right. Number 3, get pressure with your front 4. We did not get enough good pressure with our front 4 last week. Not even close. Rashawn Gary had like one play. Kenny Clark had one play where he looked like a beast. Other than that, I didn't see much from the defensive line. We need better out of them. 4, get into a rhythm early and maintain it. Kind of saw a little bit of a rhythm. We just kind of fizzles out there at the end. But I like the way we moved the ball on the first drive. We just got to be able to keep it up. 5, no special teams errors. Our Achilles heel. But
the last time we played Chicago, they had a lot of big special teams plays that kept them late.
I did see Velus Jones Jr. was on the injury report earlier this week. I don't know if he's out or not for this game.
I think he is out.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yours?
Run the damn ball. I know Jenkins is back, but it's his first game back. We can't expect him to be a superstar. The interior of the line is still young and getting up to speed. So just make life easier on your line and on your quarterback and run the ball. It's going to make passing easier.
They did just kick it off. I'm trying to see who they have back there right now. 25.
Got up to the 29 or so.
Yeah.
So my second key, use Aaron Jones as that queen on the chessboard. I want to see him, in the slot, out wide, jet motion in the backfield. Like he is our best offensive skill player. You got to find creative ways to get him the ball.
Agreed.
Feed the rookies, man. I thought it was clear as day in the last game. The rookies are way more explosive than the vets we have. And Rodgers is going to have to learn to trust them even when they make mistakes. You got to go back to them.
First play for the Bears, a handoff to Montgomery, picks up 4 yards.
Moving over the defense, I'm not really worried about the Chicago offense. The only thing that worries me is if Justin Fields breaks contain, then he could be dangerous. As long as we instruct our edge rushers to not go too far upfield and make sure they're keeping him in the pocket, I expect multiple turnovers.
Your fifth one, same as, I mean, I kind of stole yours actually, but yeah, no special teams errors. Hey, it's a good one for both of us. All right, 2nd and 6, another handoff, picks up first down. And then some.
Christ, did you see that sorry ass tackle attempt by Alexander? He just got wrecked by Montgomery.
Yeah. Yep. Did you see?
Alexander's known as a good tackler, but
did you see that they moved Tevin Jenkins inside the left guard?
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, he's their left guard now.
Montgomery running hard here.
Breaks that tackle by Quay.
Yeah, Savage struggles to bring him down too. He probably picked up 8 yards or so.
Yeah.
They're already up to the 45 because they had a good return.
It looks like Campbell's calling an adjustment.
Oh, Fields fumbles the snap. And we get a sack. Is that Reed who cleans up with the sack?
Yeah, that's Reed.
Yeah, Fields fumbles the snap, picks it up, and tries to take off running straight through the teeth of the defense.
Could have been a lot worse for him.
For sure.
Look at the snap. Yeah, he just didn't get a good grip on that ball. I hope they count that as a
he
sack.
Wasn't ready for it.
I will check at halftime to see if they count that as a sack.
I think it should be. I don't think he got past the line of scrimmage. But so this puts them in a 2nd and 10. Playcock's running down. They're at 5 seconds.
It's wild that their second best receiver was our 5th best receiver last year.
It's wild that they haven't done more to upgrade their receiving core, especially guys like Will Fuller are still out there.
I know.
Did you see that Julio Jones?
He's out. He was out today. Yeah, hurt his knee. Already. Yeah. Oh, we got commercial break, so perfect time to do some bold predictions. My bold prediction for this game, I think both Jones and Dillon score a touchdown.
Okay, I can dig it.
I don't know. I don't think they're both going to be on the ground though. One's through the air, I believe. My bolder prediction: special teams
I
makes a
thought you said
big
you
play.
fixed this.
Fixed what?
The way that the predictions were gonna show. I thought
I can't. I can't do. I haven't figured out how to do one and the other.
You call yourself a teacher? You don't even know how to do this in PowerPoint?
Well, I literally put this together in like 5 minutes, man.
All right, all right.
I got my internet working at like 7:30, 6:30 your time or something like whatever. Bowler special teams makes a big play. I'm not saying they're going to score or anything like. I just think they get a big play at some point, which I will take. That is a bolder prediction with our special teams over the last few years.
That's pretty bold.
Like they could have like a 50-yard return, maybe. Like that would be a big play.
I would put that in a boldest category.
Yeah. My boldest, I think Rodgers has over 400 yards passing today.
Really? All right, that's a bold one. I could see it happening, but definitely I don't think that is.
Well, it's the least likely outcome is why it's my boldest. So
well, I mean, he is a bear killer, and
I hope it actually doesn't even happen because I want him to stay committed to the run. If he's got over 400 yards, it means that we're not staying committed to the run, which is probably completely realistic.
Like I really want to see more than one deep shot to Watts in this game. We should have gone back to it last game. I don't know why we tried it once. And we're like, oh, well, didn't work.
We should came out and did it first play this time too.
Yeah.
I like your bold.
Yeah.
Kind of fits in with what we were just saying. So
it just keeps going back to like the rookies were so much more explosive looking than Watkins and Cobb last week. And Lazard has never been known as a fast guy. Like he's just a
possession receiver.
And I think that I think we do head back to that well this week, and I think it's going to pay off with at least one splash play by either Watson or Dobbs.
Boulder is definitely Boulder.
It's just going back to the history, man. Cobb has always balled out against the Bears.
Been a bear killer.
Nostalgia there. I think Covey scores a touchdown.
They got a flea flicker.
And Alexander in terrible coverage. He wasn't even within 10 yards of the guy.
Yeah, gives up to EQ too.
Man, Alexander actually talked a lot of shit before this game too. Like he was talking. He said something like, "At least I'm not like whenever I'm having a rough time, I just remind myself at least I'm not a Bears fan."
Preston almost got Fields on that play too. He was close. Yeah, Alexander got fucking burnt pretty good on that.
Yeah, I mean Bears are in field goal range already.
Yeah, they are.
And they toss out to Montgomery. He has good blocking set up. He runs for 14.
Our run defense sucks right now, and it should have been a lot better.
It really does surprise me how much this defensive line has been getting pushed around so far. I expected it to be a strength of the defense, quite frankly.
Let's go, Campbell. Get them together, man. You're the leader of this defense.
All right, they run with Montgomery again. Jesus, man.
Man, they are killing us, dude. They're gonna get in the end zone, killing us, man.
If I'm Chicago, I just keep running it down our throats. Yeah. You can't stop them right now.
Their offensive line's not supposed to be the strength of their team either.
Yeah, I mean, when's the last time Chicago had a good line? Yeah, Lowry just gets absolutely blown off the ball there. I don't know where Gary is here. Like I didn't see.
I didn't see Gary at all either.
All right, they 2nd and 1 from like the 4. Play action, Fields to the edge, touchdown.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, how's the offense going to respond? Because so far the defense, supposedly the strength of this team, is they've been a sieve through 2 games.
So I don't want to give any credit to Fields on this. Like that was all offensive line running that got that touchdown. I mean, he made the throw to EQ, but that's it. He just cleaned up at the end there. Dang, need to see more out of this offensive line. I called it in my keys of the game. Not
defense looked like dog shit on that drive.
They looked porous, and they looked.
We didn't call a single good defensive play. Like the
No,
only time we called the defender's name was when a guy was getting beat badly. Defense just got whipped. I mean, the way this is going, I almost wonder if remember a couple years ago when mid-season, Zadarius Smith and some other guys in the locker room, they went to Mike Pettin and said, like, hey, you got to simplify your defense because it ain't.
And it got better.
Yeah.
It got better.
Yeah. I almost wonder if that same thing's going to happen here, because you could already hear in week one, Jair was very frustrated with not having the opportunity to man up on Justin Jefferson. And he also openly said that Eric Stokes prefers man coverage. So, week
and Douglas can play man too.
Yeah, you got some of your stars complaining about the defense and passive aggressively saying, this is what I want, but it's not about me. It's about the
Here's
team.
what I don't get. You go out and you target Eric Stokes because he's got a blazing 40 speed and he is a burner. He got like a 4.2 40, 4.26 or something like that was his 40 time. You're wasting his best ability, which is his speed, by putting him in zone. Like he can play man because he can blanket receivers in man. He can catch up if he gets burned. Like putting him in zone, you put slow guys in zone.
I mean, I realize you can't play man every snap in the NFL, but I certainly think that it is probably the strength of our cornerbacks, and it'd be nice to see more man, particularly in clutch situations. But if our defensive line keeps playing the way that they are right now, it doesn't matter what coverage you play because we're gonna get beat.
For sure.
Right now, this is looking on path to be like the San Francisco 49ers championship game where they just ran on us for like 240 yards.
Might as well give your some lip service to your boldest prediction there.
Well, it's certainly
because it's certainly looking like a boldest prediction
right now. Although I will say, Fields already fumbled that snap. Could have been a very dangerous situation. I think Fields is careless with the football. I think we're certainly going to have opportunities for a turnover. It's really a matter of can we stop the run game? Because they're just going to run and be safe if they're allowed to do that. If we force them to pass and we contain Fields in the pocket, I really think we could see multiple turnovers.
Do you, on offensive coordinator right now, do you commit back to the run game, or do you just try to get a big splash play quickly and just kill the momentum that Chicago just got there?
I stay the course. I don't panic, and I keep playing my game plan.
Yeah, it's only a 7-3 game. It's still the first quarter. No need to panic yet.
Yeah, no, I am interested to see how the offense will adjust in terms of Chicago definitely keying in on the run, and it looks like there are one-on-one passing opportunities. Are we going to try to exploit that a little more? Right now, we got both Jones and Dillon in the backfield.
I do like that. We are getting that going a whole lot more. Good run by Dillon, picked up about 7.
Yeah, good hard run. And it's the play design I really like, because we had both backs lined up next to Rodgers, and at the last second we motioned Jones out toward the flat. So it's like, you don't know, is this going to be a quick pass to the flat, or do you have to defend the run? And Jones ends up getting Dillon ends up getting a nice hole behind running into Nijman.
Right.
Nice.
Picked up that first down. I have not paid a lot of attention to Jenkins out there on the line.
It seems like Rodgers has had decent time. I do think he's held on to the ball a little too long on a couple plays. But it's the only time that the defensive line was right in the backfield was when Myers blew his block on the Dillon run.
We got Jones out there as a receiver, like every single player right now. It's wild. I love it though.
A lot of motion with him too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what the fuck? Why is
God,
Rodgers
Rodgers,
so
that was
bad
a terrible
throwing
fucking
bad
throw.
Dude, his entire career, he cannot throw a short ball. He's supposedly the most accurate quarterback in NFL
He
history.
looks frustrated on that. Like, is he mad because Dylan was supposed to be more in the flat than what he was, or
Well, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you fucking got eyeballs, don't you? Like, look at where your actual receiver is and hit him on the money. Like that shouldn't have been a hard pass. Dylan should not be diving to try to make that catch.
Jenkins got yeah, Jenkins got beat pretty good on that one.
I expect some rust.
Yeah, there'll be rust for sure. All right, buy some time. Don't try to scramble this. He's gonna try to scramble it.
There's a flag.
Holding on the offense, probably.
Most likely. It's possible there could be illegal contact on field, though.
Maybe. Let's see.
I am surprised to see Rodgers take off running there.
Yeah.
Yep, illegal contact on the defense.
Wow, nice. All right, you called it. You called it. On Brisker.
On the rookie,
Safety?
Juan Brisker. Oh, yep, that's pretty clear. He gets his arm under Bobby Tonyan's.
He was another one that I did not think was involved enough in week 1 was Tonyan.
Yeah, I mean the one catch he had really was a nice one. He gained like 20 yards or so on it, and he looked pretty fast too. Looked like he came back nicely from that injury.
For sure.
Little jet sweep to Watson. He's got space.
I like that.
God damn, dude!
Wow, big hit. He picked up that first though, I think.
So upright, man. This ain't college. You can't.
Is Lazard hurt?
Like standing upright like that.
Lazard looked like he was a little slow to get up.
I didn't see. Dude, wow, yeah, you cannot take a hit like that in the NFL, kid. You gotta fucking lower your pads.
He's gonna take a couple hits like that, and he'll start to learn real quick that get your ass down.
All right, well, he puts us in a 2nd and 1. Jones gets the handoff. Nice run, probably 6 yards.
We are staying a little bit more committed to the run game in this first half compared to last week. Need to keep doing
Lazard is limping a bit on the sideline.
I thought so. I wonder if he got rolled up on that ankle again. He might be done for the game. We'll have to see. Man, that's gonna suck if he
already
just
gone to him in 2 clutch situations, 1 third down and 1 down in the red zone.
It's all right. Hey, Dobbs doesn't have a single look. Well, he has 1 look tonight, but he'll have to step up. Watson will have to step up, and Watkins will have to step up.
There we go, baby.
Fucking love that. Good play. So that's what Sammy's good at, man. That Sammy's never Sammy's got some speed. He can be a deep threat, but Sammy's best when you get the ball in his hands early, like on those bubble screens, and you give him a chance to run after the catch. That's when Sammy plays his best. That's a holy shit. We did a slant. We just ran a slant with Sammy Watkins.
Dude, look how open the middle is too. Like we use the middle of the field so little that defenses don't respect it as much. Dude, look, they have like 10 guys at the line of scrimmage right now. We need to pass.
I know.
And instead we run and Dylan gets stuffed. I can't
he might be in loss of yard on that.
I can't believe Rodgers doesn't audible out of that. They literally had 10 dudes at the line of scrimmage.
Chicago going back to a defensive-minded coach there after trying the experiment there with the offensive-minded coach that fizzled out. Going back to the Lovie Smith days. Chicago's always been known as a defensive team.
Dude, frankly, I like Lovie Smith as a coach. I think he's a pretty good coach.
He's got Houston playing real tough right now.
Yeah. They just didn't really have the offensive talent under him.
I mean, they did go to the AFC Championship game under him.
Well, they went to a Super Bowl under him, right?
Oh, yeah. They also went to a Super Bowl, too. Yeah, they went to an AFC Championship game and Super Bowl with Lovie Smith.
Yeah, I mean, if that guy can drag Rex Grossman to a Super Bowl.
For sure.
Pretty good coach. So we let the quarter run out there. Rodgers, trying to get them to jump off sides for a free play, and they don't bite. So we'll be going into the second, down 7-3, but we're in the red zone. Lazard out of the lineup right now. I have a feeling Rodgers is going to be looking for Watkins or Tonyan.
Mm-hmm. Man, we're playing the Bears on Sunday Night Football week 2. I'm just having some hard nostalgia right now, though. Like, if anyone watches this or if we watch this back, going to a Packer game on prime time against your division rival, that's a bucket list thing, man. Bucket list thing to cross off your agenda.
Dude, that was such a good time.
And it was in December too, which is even like, it's one thing to play the Bears in prime time at home, but this is in September. We went in December, like prime Packer football. It was cold. It was real fucking cold. I've always wanted to go to a Lambeau game in the cold. It wasn't snowing, but it was real fucking cold.
Some snow would have been nice. I was hoping for snow, but
yeah.
Damn it, it was a hell of a time. And we got to see, some unusual plays. We saw a Rasul Douglas pick six. You're not going to see that in every game.
Nope. It was a great game, man. We roughed up Justin Fields pretty goddamn good in that game. We did. Our special teams did suck in that game, but great game to be at. Great atmosphere. That atmosphere there is unreal. Like the tailgating, if you there's tailgating in an NFL game, and then there's tailgating at like Lambeau. It's just unreal. Awesome time.
We're gonna have to have another trip there before too long. I don't think I can wait 10 years again.
Yeah. I'm not waiting 10 more years. I feel like the older we get, the more we'll be able to make. Oh, look at that view of Titletown right now. Awesome. And they've upgraded the area so much since in the last 10 years since when they're like I loved going to the Hinterland Brewery. That place was awesome. I love the fucking brewery that they got there. So good.
Do you remember where did we go to get those butter burgers?
Kroll's. Went to Kroll's.
Kroll's butter burgers.
Yeah. Dude, right across the street.
Game
Great
time is back. Rodgers in the
All
shot.
right. 2nd and 11.
Lazard back in the game.
All right, good. Probably just gave him a cortisone shot or something. All right, we give a little pitch to Dylan. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Yeah. Touchdown.
Showtime, baby.
Aaron Jones, not AJ Dillon.
Yeah, Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I want to see. This might have been Lazard. Someone had a ceiling block on the edge that was just a killer block. Like, absolutely set the edge for Jones. This might be Tyler Davis. Oh wait, no. I think it was Lazard comes in. Yeah, Lazard comes in.
Did you see Yosh Nijman come from the left tackle spot all the way to the right tackle spot and laid just make sure?
Dude, Nijman does that all the time. Like, he is a high hustle player.
Do you think Nijman is the reason that we might be being super cautious with Bakhtiari coming back? Like, if we didn't have a tackle of Nijman's caliber?
I don't think that.
No.
I think the amount of money we're paying David Bakhtiari, if he were able to play right now, he would be playing.
I watched a little bit of the Bucs game today. Just a little bit. I know they're pretty beat up and they're hurt already earlier in the year. They don't look like a team that they don't look like the same Bucs team that we've been playing for the last couple of years.
Dude, the Rams have not looked very good to start the season either.
They looked a little bit better today. The offense was more in sync today.
The Atlanta Falcons, and
I know. Their offense looked a little bit better.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Do you know who has been looking real good though? The fucking Lions. Dude, Detroit has been playing real good the last 2 weeks. Dolphins been playing good too. The Dolphins came back from like a wow, nice special teams play. Not splash play, but good special teams play.
Yeah, Dolphins Tua threw 6 touchdowns today.
Yeah, like 469 yards and 6 touchdowns. The offense is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to judge the NFL in the first 2 weeks. I really think it takes 3 or 4 games before you start to get an idea of just like throwing the aberrations out and getting a sense of who teams actually are.
All right, Justin Fields under center. Play action.
Yeah, Preston.
And we get him. Preston Smith. Ball comes out, but offensive lineman
We
gets
don't
up.
get it, but we do force a fumble.
Dude, I like how Jaron Reed points for like Packer ball, but then he does like, dude, don't point. Get your ass down there and get the ball. Hustle.
Dude, Preston Smith, he just keeps working, comes around on the backside and hits Fields doesn't even know it's coming. Actually, yeah, that's not even a fumble. He was down.
Yeah.
But still, it's a sack. They're in a 2nd and 15.
Gotta take advantage of it.
Oh yes, is that?
Oh yeah, Rasu.
Dude,
Douglas.
That's like a 7-8 yard loss on that little.
Yeah, this is gonna be 3rd and long.
Dude, Rasul just blows through a block and makes a shoestring open field tackle for like a 7 or 8 yard loss. Dude, I love watching this guy play.
That looked like Jair like 2 years ago against Am Thielen on that bubble screen there when we played Minnesota week 1.
Dude, we got them in the 3rd and 19. They're backed up to the
9 and this field is, or this crowd is loud.
Screen. They got a lot of blockers. All right, we stop them.
Good play.
That's Rasul again.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
On all right, man. Dude, I mean, I almost wonder if he was such a playmaker for us last year. Maybe he steps up and becomes like a leader of this defense.
Yeah, he might. We need a return on this. Let's like this is where we should get a good return.
Amari just calls the fair catch. I mean, it's going to be good field position. I think we're at
the
40.
Yeah, we're around the 40.
All right, man. Well, good turnaround for the defense there. I mean, compared to the first drive where they were getting their asses whipped, this is what I'm talking about. If you can stop the run and force them into a passing situation, we're gonna eat.
I tell you what I would do right here. I'm not saying this is what we're gonna do or this is what we should do.
Shot to Watson.
I'm taking a shot. I don't know if it's to Watson, but I'm taking a shot here. I'm trying to just capitalize on this. It doesn't have to be a shot to like the end zone, but like a 20, 30 yard fucking play or something like that. Like, let's get into field goal range at least off one play. I can't believe it's daylight there right now. It is pitch black where I'm at right now. Pitch black.
Yeah, well, I'm 2 hours behind you.
Do we get the same commercials? Are you watching some cowboy for some medical pill?
I am.
Supposia?
Dude, but prescription drug commercials are ridiculous.
Dude, they're wild. They really are wild.
So I did not have the chance to watch any games today, or even really check out stats. What's some of the stuff around the league that jumped out to you?
I'll be honest. I was up in the Adirondacks this morning. I left the Adirondacks around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so I was on the road pretty much for the entire first and for the entire 1 o'clock games and 4 o'clock games. I did. Since I was up in the mountains, I really didn't have cell phone service. But once I got to the thruway, I was able to throw the red zone on my phone, and I just kind of listened to it as I was driving the rest of the way. That's where I kind of heard about Trey Lance. So Trey Lance was down, out for the year. He did it early too in in the game. Got put in an air cast, but I believe San Francisco played pretty well as soon as Trey Lance got out. I do know that the Dolphins were down big in their game and they came back to win. That was a big one for them. I'll go through the rest of the stats as soon as we go through this.
First and 10
yeah,
at
first and
about
10.
our own 39. Play action. There's a little bit of contact there. Rodgers looking for Sammy Watkins on another slant. I don't mind the non-call. I don't think the contact was egregious. It hit Sammy in the hands, but
yeah, it was real low though, real low. And it was kind of like a rocket ball too. I don't think you can expect Sammy to really catch that.
I mean, I don't blame Rodgers or Sammy there. I think Rodgers was trying to put it in a safe space. A tough catch. You know, it is what it is. We're in a 2nd and 10.
Timeout. Taking timeout. All right, here we go. So surprising. This was the game I was following at 4 o'clock. I didn't get a chance to finish it. Las Vegas was up big on Arizona in the game. It was pretty much a foregone conclusion that the Raiders were gonna win that game, but Arizona came back and they won it in overtime, 29-23.
Really?
Yeah.
I had peeked at the score and it looked like Arizona was just down big like every time.
Yeah. Yeah, Denver beat Houston today, close game. Dallas beat Cincy today, close game. Cincy's 0-2. Yeah. The Rams did win, but it was 31-27 over the Falcons. Closer than you would have probably thought.
Since he lost to Dallas without Dak Prescott?
Yeah, 20-17. Yeah. Cincy is 0-2.
Maybe they are gonna hit that. It was a pretty consistent thing for a number of years that the Super Bowl loser kind of had a hangover and missed the playoffs.
Cincy's offensive line looks terrible. All those supposedly upgrades they made in the offseason, they're not working. Like Dak. Oh, come on, throw it away.
See, I was worried that Rodgers was gonna get laid out without even seeing the backside defender. Like it, I don't know how. I mean, this guy comes around on block, so I'm not sure if this is Nijman's responsibility or it looks like Tyler Davis is out at tight ends.
I would have just handed this ball off here. Now here we go. We're getting away from the run game. A pass play on first down, a pass play on second down. Now it's 3rd and 10. You're not passing now. This is a 3-and-out. This is like freaking Tampa Bay.
Yeah, 3rd and 10, and especially with good field position.
Yeah,
this is very disappointing if it's 3-and-out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, man! And Rodgers takes a big sack.
Yeah.
Nijman just got beat badly twice. Really just got whipped 2 plays in a row.
3-and-out, giving it right back to Chicago after a great defensive effort. We give it right back.
All right, so this is Robert Quinn. He had 18.5 sacks last year.
Sure, yeah.
And he blows right around Nijman, and Rodgers doesn't have a chance. Gets sacked from behind. Frankly, we're lucky that wasn't worse. Could have been a fumble. So we're punting. And dude, that sack was big. You know, we could have at least pinned them back toward the goal line. That's probably not going to happen now.
Nope.
Oh, all right. Well.
Oh yeah, 20.
Fucking blast it like 70 yards, so it just goes through the end zone.
All right, since we're going into the commercial break now, the score. Tampa beat New Orleans 20-10. The Jets beat the Browns 31-30. Last second play, Garrett Wilson caught. Joe Flacco had a throwback game today. I think he had like 4 touchdowns, no picks. Great game by Flacco.
Wow.
The Lions beat the Commanders 36-27. Lions have been playing well. Aiden Hutchinson had 3 sacks in the first half.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
He looks like a player. Frankly, I think he should have been the first overall pick. I think Jacksonville got a little enamored with how Trayvon Walker, tested in shorts.
I mean, Walker did have an interception in week 1. He really caught an interception when he.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's
zone, but yeah,
Walker looked good. But I just think Hutchinson is a safer bet, and so far has been balling out. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. And I said this when they made the hires. I really like the way Detroit is building their football team. I think their general manager, their head coach, the way they've been drafting and the way that they've got the team playing, it like they're really building something. And Jared Goff, like he's a guy who, if you surround him with a lot of talent, he can play adequately for you. But if they get like a real QB, watch out, man. Detroit
Right.
could be running the North in a few years.
Yeah. The Patriots beat the Steelers 17-14. A team who's looked real bad so far. The Colts. The Colts got shut out by the Jaguars today.
Dude, I will openly admit, when they traded for Matt Ryan, I was very confident that was a surefire ticket to the playoffs for them. So far, that is not looking like the case.
They have looked real bad so far.
I thought, like, I've never been a huge Ryan fan, but I thought that he would be better than anyone the Colts have had in since
Andrew Luck. Yeah, I thought the same.
I thought that he was on a bad Falcons team last year that made him look worse than he was, but maybe not.
I think maybe his age is finally just catching up to him now. All right. They're in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Fields in the backfield.
There's a flag. False start, maybe? Or is it going to be encroachment? False start. That loud Lambeau atmosphere.
That frozen tundra Lambeau Field.
God, dude, like looking at the score graphic right now and just seeing 1-0 for Chicago and 0-1 for Green Bay, it makes me sick.
It's going to be 1-1 for both of us at the end of this game.
I don't want to cash any checks quite yet, man. We look pretty bad.
I am speaking it into existence.
All right, dude. Preston Smith playing pretty nicely.
Well, yeah. Dude, I like Quay Walker's like jersey grabbing, like pulling him back an extra yard or so. All right, Joe Barry. Call some good plays here. Got 2nd and 14. You know what? 2nd and 14. Let's dial up some pressure. Let's get some pressure on him. Or stop the run. All right. He gets it back. We're working at 3rd and 9, maybe 3rd and 10, but 3rd and 9 probably. Hey, you have to stop him on 3rd and 9. We gotta stop him.
Chicago is a team that they know how limited their passing offense is, that they will gladly take a run on 2nd and 15 rather than 2 passes in a row, because they're just hoping to make a slightly easier 3rd down situation. We're playing off coverage. We're pretty far off.
Yeah, we're playing real deep, especially Jair.
Fields.
He's going to scramble for it.
You're like 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. Like, yes, please throw that flag. He was so far past the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball. That is a joke.
Yeah, he knows it too. I saw him just unbuckle his chin strap. It better be thrown past the line of scrimmage.
Dude, he was like a full 5 yards pass. He was almost to the 1st down marker.
You don't see that called very much either. Oh, yeah.
See, it's plays like that give me faith that Justin Fields is going to be a bust. Like, I coming out of college, I actually really liked him, and I certainly think he has a gamer's mentality. But he makes a lot of boneheaded plays in his first 2 years, and geez, that is, you don't see many quarterbacks do that.
You don't.
Okay. Are we gonna get a bold prediction here?
Come on. Well, we get it up to the 45.
It's a pretty solid return. Probably 18 yards, maybe.
All right. I just had Lambo, my cat, just get off my lap, so I'm gonna go grab beer.
Yeah, I think Amari has improved a lot on punt returns. He looks much more confident catching the ball.
He does.
Less like I don't get that that feeling in my gut like, oh God, is this going to be a turnover? But I do think he lacks explosiveness. Like he doesn't like charge forward with speed. He never really seems like a guy who's gonna find a crease and just blast off. He seems like he's gonna pick up some solid yards maybe and go down. Which
Agreed.
like, hey, if it's not a turnover, I guess that's good. But he's no Desmond Howard.
There's only one Desmond Howard.
This is true.
Fun fact, Desmond Howard looked actually really bad in training camp that year in 96, right up until the last preseason game when he had a great fourth preseason game and like locked himself into the roster off of that performance. But you didn't know that.
I did not.
But you do now.
Yeah, it's interesting to think of fringe guys who end up making the roster based on the final preseason game. They come out and play really strong. Yeah, I think a guy this year who did that was Rasheed Walker. He didn't play the entire preseason. He was injured, and he came in the final preseason game, played very well, and we ended up rostering him over Caleb Jones, who played pretty darn well throughout the preseason. Jones is on the practice squad now, and interestingly enough, we did call him up from the practice squad this week, but he's inactive for this game. So that tells me that Jenkins was a true game time decision where, like, if he couldn't go, Jones probably would have been active, but Jenkins could go, so Jones rides the bench.
All right. Offense takes it back.
Okay, Rodgers under center. Are we getting back to the run here?
I hope so. We got Jones back there. Colin making an adjustment. Probably decide of the field he wants to run it. Nope, play action.
Is this Cobby?
Cobb. Right. Yeah, it's Cobb. Picks
Cobb,
up eight or 9.
Pretty shifty there. I don't love how much we're moving toward the pass, though. Like it's not like we were running poorly. We were running with a lot of success.
Too much throwing already. I mean, I know that worked, but too much throwing.
All right, Rodgers in the shotgun on a 2nd and 1. Jones in the backfield. Motion Tunyon. Hand off to Jones. All right.
Get it. Got it.
He showed very good patience on that because Nijman kind of got caught up on the block where the edge wasn't sealed completely, but he delayed his man enough that Jones just waits, and then turns on the Jets to get to the edge. It was nice patience.
I'm pretty bummed out that the Bears never traded Roquan Smith.
Hey, man, we haven't reached the trade deadline yet. A guy like that is definitely a thing that you get to the deadline, and if your team's doing bad, you might just try to get some value out of it. Jones,
nice run. Hell yeah.
Probably get 7 yards there.
I thought of a trade target today at the deadline if we need a receiver, depending on how the other stuff goes. He's looked good this year. I'm skeptical on him because of his injury past, but he's looked good in the first 2 weeks. Michael Thomas. He played well.
I don't know that New Orleans would trade him though. I think they really made a lot of moves to go in on this season. Dillon finds a nice crease there, and dude, we have room to run on the ground. I hope we just keep riding this. On the replay there, they show Myers actually got beat, and thankfully Dillon gets by the man in time. And another nice run.
Oh yeah, the
about
running
9
game's
yards.
starting to come through now.
There's a
9
flag,
yards,
though.
flag probably holding.
But Myers has not looked very good this game. Yeah, this is an offensive hold.
And who?
Newman.
Newman. Fucking Newman. The coaching staff loves Newman.
I don't mind him at right guard. Like at this point, I don't know who is a better solution for us. That wasn't really much of a hold. I mean, he pulls the jersey, but he shouldn't have done it because it made zero difference in the play. Just ends up with a penalty.
This is the stuff that could prevent us.
I know we're gonna pass, but I would really like to see a run here.
Yeah, I would run it again. It's been working so well.
But we pass, and Rodgers takes a flag. What's this flag gonna be? Jenkins not looking great on the edge right now. All right, they pick up the flag, no penalty, so it's a sack. So we're all of a sudden, and this is probably like a 2nd and 25, 2nd and 26.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jenkins looked real bad on that.
Who's he even going against right now? He's not going against Quinn. He's not going against their guys.
Is it Taj Gibson?
Dobbs! Woo!
Oh yeah. Great play. Makes it a 2nd and 8.
Dude, little bubble screen, and Dobbs takes off, shifting through traffic, following his blocks. Dude, these young cats are playmakers, man. We gotta get them the ball more.
Great block by Lazard too. Good blocking.
And Rodgers, for once, puts the ball on the money for a short pass. That was a 20-yard game. Puts us in 3rd and 8. Huge play.
Yeah. We can get this now. Come on.
Bobby.
Fuck yeah. Going to his trusted bat.
That was a nice catch. Killer. Like, that was tight coverage. It was not an easy catch to make. And Cobb gets us the 1st down here. We're in the red zone. Cobb actually starts in the backfield. All right, interesting. He runs a little angle route like a running back.
Mm-hmm. Great play. Nice sidearm throw by Rodgers too.
Okay, we got, I think, Dillon in the backfield, and Rodgers is under center. I bet you.
I think this is a run play because I saw him throw his.
Okay.
I'll take it. 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah. Been a sustained drive here. And frankly, the overcoming the penalty followed by the sack, that was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a 3-point game right now. I hate taking field goals in a 3-point game. I feel like it doesn't do it for you. We really need to score here.
We're going to.
Ooh, yes.
Love that play. Showtime, baby.
I knew I picked the right shirt today.
Showtime. Aaron Jones, 2 touchdowns on the day today so far.
I love that too. We get the ball in his hands on a jet sweep, and the blocking, just no, he didn't even have to make anyone miss. He just goes straight. Ooh, AJ Dillon out there with the lead block.
I love that. Looking like a fullback out there on Roquan Smith.
He's built like a fullback, man.
I know.
This is what the offense should be, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will gladly run all game long. I don't need to see Aaron Rodgers have 400 yards.
I just want wins at this point in my life with Rodgers on the team. Rodgers done everything he needs to do statistically in his career.
Dude, I mean, I fucking played fullback in high school, man. I liked the running game. I remember the Amon Green days. I eat that shit up. I love watching a game plan like that.
With the with the U-71 package back in the day when we had that 6 offensive linemen out there.
Yeah, man. I wish we'd bring that shit back. Like, can you imagine putting in like a Caleb Jones as your 6 offensive lineman, and then you put
That'd be
Mercedes
wild.
Lewis next to him? You
That'd be
pretty much got
wild.
7 offensive linemen out there.
Yeah. We don't do a lot of full house package either. When you got like 2 full, like a tight end and a fullback in the backfield as well as a running back.
Dude,
I'm a
I
big
mean, I
fan of
think it'd be
those.
really interesting to do a jumbo package where, like, if you did 6 offensive linemen plus Mercedes Lewis as your tight end,
Mhm.
and then AJ Dillon as a fullback and Aaron Jones as the running back, that is a lot of beef on the field.
Yeah.
And it's also unpredictable because you could very effectively do a fullback handoff
Hmm.
to Dillon, or you could go with Jones.
Yep.
Dude, I really think sometimes coaches outsmart themselves.
I think they do
And
too. They try to get too cute with shit.
like sometimes it's just like you gotta have faith that your guys can go out there and move someone for 2 yards.
Hmm.
But so far, running game looking very nice in this game. Frankly, it would look even better if Josh Myers hadn't missed a couple blocks. Our pass blocking has not looked great, so so hopefully we can keep the run going. So far, running game.
Oh, hold on. Let me get some lag on that. Let's checking our stream real quick, making sure everything's kosher on it. Yeah. We got who Tampa next week? In Tampa. In Tampa too, I think.
Yes,
Be a
yes.
good game.
Frankly, I think that is
It'll be a good game.
that might be the most important game of the year for us.
I
Really.
believe Julio will be back and probably Chris Godwin will be back for that game too, I think. Both were out today.
Yeah, it's that game is going to be huge. Frankly, I don't like having it early season because we never really start fast.
Yeah.
But I think that game in terms of seeding and everything, it's going to be
Come on, get him. Get him. Nice play.
Dude, did we stop them at the 15 on this
Yes, we
kickoff?
did. Yes, we did. Who was that?
Is that
Was that
O'Donnell on
was that
kickoff?
Abernathy? Is
I don't
6
think that was
Abernathy?
Crosby on the kickoff, man.
Wait, our punter tackled him at the 15?
No, 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 no. I don't think our punter tackled him, but I think our punter did the kickoff. I don't think Crosby was
Oh,
committed.
that's a good question. Do you think Aaron Rodgers ever catches Brett Favre for TD passes?
How many does he have to go?
58. You'd
58?
have to play probably 2 more years.
Yeah, I think it's very realistic.
Nice. Cole Kmet just dropped one. Devondre Campbell in coverage.
Frankly, that was a bullet of a pass by Fields. I thought it was
Mhm.
a good pass. Komet just straight up drops it.
Aaron
Aaron
Jones having
Jones,
himself a night.
shade. All right, so we got him in a 2nd and 10 here. I expect them to run the ball, try to make 3rd down easier.
Yeah, Dante Pettis up top. EQ down low. We haven't called Darnell Mooney's name at all. I hope we don't. Nice play. Rashawn Gary in the backfield, tackle for a loss. 3rd and long.
Dude,
Defense is starting to play better.
first time we called Gary's name tonight in a positive way. He
Mhm.
makes a really nice play in the backfield on this stretch run.
Mhm.
He beats his man to the inside, just really blows right by him and locates the ball carrier. Great play by Gary. 3rd and 15. This is a potential turnover play right here. Who is this? Is this that was Stokes with a nice tackle, cleanly wraps him up and drops him like a sack of potatoes. That was the EQ. Fields hitting him on the slant, hoping he can beat a man to the first down, and Stokes just crushes him. I will say this, man. Fields can thread a bullet. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Come on. Oh, wow. Jesus.
So literally, that was like the first time where I'm thinking like, oh, wow, man, Amari looks like he's coming in with some speed. Maybe he'll have a return. And he drops the ball. Thankfully, he recovers it, but that could have been terrible. It's like he has to choose between concentrating on the catch or concentrating on moving upfield.
You got a flag out there right now.
It's on us.
Levitt. Yep, that was on Green Bay. That's one of our special team standouts right there. Levitt.
Yeah, I mean, we brought him in as a free agent specifically for his special teams prowess. Gets a penalty right there.
So
I think we're still gonna have good field position. Probably looking.
Yeah, we should. We still should. I don't do this very often, but I will give credit where credit's due. So, are you familiar with the Stewart's gas station chain? Stewart's?
I've heard the name before.
All right, well, Stewart's gas station, not a sponsor. Yeah. You guys make bomb meatballs. I just want to say that. I bought some meatballs from Stewart's today, went back half hour later, bought more. I like them so much. Aaron Jones with a carry, picked up a first down, picked about 13, 14 yards.
Yeah, he gets us to about our own 48-yard line. And so I love this. My first thought when I saw that we still had 3 minutes on the clock was, I hope we keep running. We open with a run. Looks like DeGora had a nice block on that.
Yeah.
And Jones, he takes off, gets a first down. He's running really well this game. His vision.
DeGora, yeah.
He's on point, man. I think Jones, dare I say, this could be a 4-touchdown game for Aaron Jones.
Oh, dude, I hope so. That'd be tits. It's my new phrase for everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. If something's really cool, just say it's tits.
Tits are pretty cool.
See? You see? Just reinforcing the cool thing.
So we run with AJ Dillon there, and he has to cut back. He picks up a yard, and frankly,
Yeah,
he took a pretty hard hit on it. I didn't really like that hit. I love me some AJ Dillon, and I do. I want to make sure both backs get the ball. But right now, the way Jones is playing and seeing the field,
he's playing much
I kind of
better.
want to ride the hot hands.
Same.
But we're at the 2-minute warning. Going to be coming back with a 2nd and 9. So I mean, you don't want to leave too much time on the clock for Chicago, but you don't want to.
Are you fine with a field goal out of this possession, or?
I mean, I'll take it, but
I would love to go up 24-7 in the half, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if we score a touchdown here, it changes the game dynamic so much that, like, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get some turnovers out of Fields if we can get him into full-on passing mode. If we only get a field goal here, then they receive the ball to start the second half, and they probably feel like they can keep running it. trying to remain balanced.
Mm-hmm.
So 2nd and 9, not quite in field goal territory yet. If we pass, because I kind of feel like we're gonna pass here on 2nd down, who do you think Rodgers is looking for?
I would like to see a Robert Tonyan pass. Something like, I would even put Tonyan maybe in like a backfield, and you do like a little play action fake, and you're not really looking for the first down on the throw, but you're looking to get the ball out to him in the flat. See if you can't get another blocker out there, have him pick up 5 or 6 yards, get yourself in a 3rd and short. Honestly, that would be what I would call. I would call a strong formation. Have a running back in the backfield, put another fullback tight end back there, and then do a play action, hit the fullback tight end on the flat.
Actually, you know what I would do here? Like an up the gut screen. Have Chicago.
We don't do that very often either.
Chicago's really been pinning their ears back for the pass rush. And if we just let them run upfield and just do like a screen to like Tonyan or Deguara, I feel like we could make some hay there.
All right, we got Dillon in the flat, but we give a screen. We get flag. He does pick up first down. This might be coming back though.
I think it's probably offensive hold. Jones makes 15 yards or so out of it.
Yeah, that flag came out early.
Oh, shit. Offsides on Chicago.
Fuck yeah. Decline that shit.
Yeah.
Nice. The one, knock on wood, man. Knock on wood right now. The one thing we've done pretty well in the first 6 quarters of football so far in this year, we've been pretty penalty free. There was not a lot of penalties in week 1.
Yeah, no, on either side, really. I thought the refs, it was nice to see a game that didn't constantly stop penalties. But 1st and 10 here, and I believe we're in the red zone at this point. Oh, no, we're not.
No, we're at 38. Handoff. Dillon, like the play call. I know it picks up 2 or 3, but we're in the 2-minute drill right now. I do not want Chicago to get the ball back.
And we've only got one timeout because we fucking burn them all the time.
Well, hey, this is going to force us to play some pickup tempo. We got I see 25 seconds in the play clock. They better not let this dwindle down to less than 10 seconds. But
you got to run the ball here. Look at how big the gap is on their defensive line.
Dudes, give it to him again. Give it to him. No, we pass it.
Who gets this?
Oh, is it Cobb? Cobb making a play.
Catch.
And he gets down inbounds, so we keep the clock running. Good play by Cobb.
Yeah, that was really tight coverage. It was just a good pass.
I almost thought Rodgers was going to be past the line of scrimmage on this. It was close.
No,
maybe not. Nope. All right.
It does look like Newman got beat pretty bad on that though.
All right, what do we do here? 45 seconds to go and counting.
Play action going to Bobby Tonyan.
Come on, Big Bob.
Yards.
Fuck yeah. Tonyan looking good. All right, this is the drive. We got to punch this into the end zone. Especially Chicago gets the ball after half too, I think, right? Yeah. Yep, they do.
Yeah, we call our timeout here.
That's a great call. 35 seconds, but we're within the 5-yard line. We got plenty of time to get the ball up and do a spike, or just actually we don't even need to spike it with that much time. We can just call another play real quick. Yeah. Elton Jenkins holding up a lot better on this drive.
So I think we're going to prioritize the pass here. Or I could also see a little I could see some jet motion, like a quick toss to Aaron Jones. Kind of like shovel.
We got 35 seconds. I think the whole playbook's wide open to you. Lazard out there, he could be someone that we're looking at here. Rodgers likes him in the red zone.
Dude, I'm calling Aaron Jones 3rd touchdown of the half.
How about we get Dillon a touchdown so that we can make my bold prediction come true?
Lazard.
Touchdown, Lazard.
We go play action. Actually, it was a really good play fake. I actually thought Jones got the handoff.
Dude, they're all doing shots. That's what they're doing. They're doing tequila shots.
And Rodgers hits Lazard on a slant. I like how much we've been using the slant this game. We never use the slant.
I know.
And so far we've been eating them up, and Lazard gets a touchdown here. He's coming from the slot. Was he lined up against Roquan Smith?
No. No. I'm going to throw this question out there because we have not been doing slants. Now, I know your immediate reaction will be like, we could run slants with anyone.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Never mind. For a second, I thought Pat O'Donnell was kicking the extra point, but
he's holding. He's holding.
I'm like, did Crosby get hurt? And I didn't know.
Do you think so? Devontae's been our primary receiver for the last 3-4 years. Devontae does not want to take big hits, obviously. Running slants does leave you open to taking big hits. Do you think part of the reason we never ran more slants was because Devontae was our number one read, and slants usually go to the number one read because they're a quick bang bang play, and Devontae was just like, nah, homie, I ain't trying to take hits over the middle. So, do you think that could be a reason why that we didn't run more slants, not screens, more slants?
I mean it's a possibility. I've never really considered that, but I mean,
you can't really have a slant be like your number 2 or 3 read because it's so fast. They have to be a number 1 read. So
yeah, I mean, I could see that, but my instinct is that it has more to do with Rodgers, and typically the middle of the field is more likely to have interceptions. You know, you can get a tipped ball or something that bounces off your receiver's hands. It's a lot more likely to be picked. And I feel like Rodgers is so averse to turning the ball over that he doesn't want to do that. But I suppose it's also possible that when you have a guy like Davante Adams on your team, maybe he gets a little more say in the kind of routes he runs.
Yeah, he for sure probably gets to call his routes. He does everything good. I just think Devontae got to a point probably in his career where when he knew he was really good, he probably just doesn't want to, have those hospital balls over the middle to take those big, because he did take big hits earlier in his career, man. Like if you remember, like playing against the Bears, remember who's the Danny Trevathan, like killed him over the middle, man. He took his fair share of hits over the middle on his slants early in his career, but then you never really saw him run slants the last few years once he became elite. So.
Well, and the thing is, he became so good at the back shoulder fade. You know, like Rodgers and Nelson, they always had like the back shoulder like out, and it was like a surefire first down.
Mm-hmm.
But like Rodgers and Adams, they managed to get a back shoulder fade while he's still in motion, and just damn near unstoppable chunk play. You get an elite receiver. I think like a go-to back shoulder play is probably the quarterback's favorite play for that receiver.
Do you think Chicago even run some plays here, or do you think they just kind of?
I would not. It looks
take her into half.
It's starting to rain. Fields has already shown a lack of ball security to some degree, and there's 32 seconds on the clock. I bet you they run. And if they get a big run, then they'll call a timeout. Otherwise,
I think they run something. Obviously, they're in shock and they're gonna run something. But I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy yet. They do a screen. Doesn't get much. Quay Walker and Jarran Reed there to clean it up. And I think that's probably gonna be about it, man. Yep, that clock is running. We're gonna go straight into halftime on this. Eberflus looks like he's turning off his headset.
Hey man,
LaFleur is pumping up the crowd.
All
right.
This is a pleasant turnaround from last week.
Yes. We're playing significantly better.
Damn foot on the gas. I don't want to see us go ultra conservative in the second half. All right, man.
The one thing I have not seen from Chicago though is last week in week 1 they did the pan of the Packers players. they were down by about this much, and they just looked like defeated. Like we were just done, ready to go home. The Bears haven't looked defeated. I feel like, they haven't really panned to the sideline too much, but all right, we're at half right now. So I'm gonna look and see what we got for some stats. Full box score. If you're interested, based on based on ESPN's analytics win probability, Green Bay has a 96.9% win probability. I absolutely hate the win probability calculator. I will never pay attention to it after 2015 Seattle, but if you're into that thing, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not into that thing, pal.
Good. Neither am I. All right, Rodgers, 13 of 19, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has taken 3 sacks for 23 yards. He's got a QB rating of 130. On the flip side, we got our rival Justin Fields. Justin Fields has only thrown 6 passes in the first half. 6. He has 5 of 6 for 45 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 1 sack. Yeah, they are committed to the run. They have 10 total rushes, 5 by David Montgomery for 33 yards. Most of those coming on the first drive. Not much sense. Khalil Herbert, 2 for 5. Basically, since that first drive, we have shut their offense completely down, and our defense is playing phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the first drive, really the key to their success was their offensive line just
getting those holes,
water, and they ran the ball all the way down the field. Since that first drive, defense has really stiffened up.
Our rushing, we we have the same amount of touches basically. We do. We have the same amount of touches for our running backs as we did last year or last week for the whole game. Aaron Jones has 7 carries for 54 yards. I'll say again, 7 carries for 54 yards. He's got 7.7 average, long of 15. He's got 1 rushing touchdown. To go along with 3 catches for 38 yards and a passing touchdown. He's been our MVP so far in the first half. AJ Dillon, 10 carries for 31 yards. He does not have a catch, I don't believe, though. So let's see here. Our receivers
doing the dirty work on this game. Like he's doing the tough in the tackles running.
He's gonna do that all year long, I think, though.
I could see this being something where Dillon really wears them down to the point in the fourth quarter. I could see Jones breaking a big one, like a 50, 60 yarder.
Yeah, he's our thunder to Jones's lightning. Sammy Watkins, Rodgers been spreading the ball around. No one's really standing out. Sammy Watkins, 2 catches, 38 yards. Cobb, 3 catches, 37 yards. Dobbs, 1 for 20. That was a really big play, though.
Yeah.
His 1 for 20. Lazard, 2 for 13 with a touchdown. Tanyard, 1 for 9. Watson, 1 for 9. I don't even remember Watson's catch, but yeah, he's got 1 for 9. It's pretty abysmal for Chicago on the other end.
Watson's was more like it was like a jet sweep, but since it was technically like a shuttle.
Oh, yep, that's what it would be. Yeah. My favorite stat is Darnell Mooney's stat line. Darnell Mooney has 1 catch for -4 yards.
Oh, he's got 1. I thought he had nothing, but I guess
so. He got that bubble screen. He got that bubble screen and got hit by Douglas, so he's got negative. Yeah, they did give him a catch for it. So love that stat line. You gotta assume that if Chicago's gonna try to get back into this game, they're going to definitely try to get Mooney the ball more. So that should be a focus of any defensive adjustments is trying to make sure that Mooney stays covered. EQ is their leading receiver with 2 catches for 39 yards. Yeah, pretty good. Let me look at sacks. Do they count anything? So Cody, they did not count that for a sack earlier in the game on Fields.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we only have 1 sack on Fields for it's by Preston Smith.
I mean, Preston Smith been playing pretty well this game, I think.
They didn't even count that as a tackle for loss on Justin Fields.
I guess he must have got back to the line of scrimmage at least.
Musta, yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty strongly that at some point in the third quarter here, I think we're going to be, doing some running, and when we're making some hay with the run game, I could see a play action deep shot to Watson. I don't think we're going to go the whole game without testing their deep defense at least once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm watching this. So it was a fumble recovery. That's how Arizona won that game.
Kind of familiar. Overtime fumble recovery.
Yep. Yeah, it was Trey Lance.
Wow,
I don't.
San Francisco gave up what, like 3 first-round picks to move up and get him, sit him for a year, and then he plays one game.
You know what? I don't even know why San Francisco did that, because Jimmy Garoppolo is a good quarterback for them.
Yeah, I mean, he's had health problems, but when he's healthy, like, he actually has a pretty sparkling record. I mean, he's not an elite quarterback. He's not going to elevate your team, but like you can win with him. He can be like your Joe Flacco of the Ravens Super Bowl team,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll about do it for our halftime stats there. So,
so let me ask you.
Ask away, man. Ask away. Fire away.
Offense. Aaron Jones is the guy standing out right now.
Yeah.
Defense. Who's your man that jumps out?
I think the defense as a whole has played pretty well. There's not a specific person that's jumped out. I mean, Douglas has made a couple, those 2 plays that really stood out. He's the first one that came to mind. Rashawn Gary had made a pretty good play for that tackle for loss. As a whole, I think the best part about the defense so far has been the tackling. You remember when our tackling was just dog shit for a long time? Our tackling's solid now, so the tackling's been good.
Jair had one weak ass tackle earlier in the first quarter, but other than that, it has been pretty solid. And for me, the guy who stands out is probably Rasul Douglas, specifically for making those tough open field tackles with aggression, that doing it in a way that energizes the defense, particularly after that bad start. I think it's important to have a guy who can challenge the defense and fire him up. Douglas, man, he had a hell of a game against Chicago when we saw him. Wouldn't it be nice if he came back again? And I know we're only 2 games in the season.
You can still get your identity though early in the season.
Yeah, but I mean, so where I was going is, I almost wonder if it seems like all through training camp, through the preseason, through the first game, Eric Stokes getting picked on a lot. And I kind of wonder, like, maybe Rasul Douglas deserves that starting cornerback Bonder spot.
Ooh, you think you're going to take it away? You're going to give that to Douglas?
I don't know, man. He's balling right now.
I'll say this. I think we play so much nickel that Douglas is basically a starter for us.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
However, Douglas played his best ball of his career when he was on the outside. He's playing on the inside for the most part now. So he's been playing pretty good on the inside too so far, at least in this game. So
yeah. I mean, he's a very physical guy, which I think suits the inside. But I don't like the idea of taking him off the field, because he's
I don't like it either.
Stokes, I don't know if he has the agility to play the slot. Maybe, maybe not. We haven't really tried him in the slot at all. We've exclusively used Stokes on the boundary. Jair has done a little bit of slot. I certainly think he's capable of it.
I think it's a little bit more of a demanding job for him. Like it's just a more demanding position for tackling wise. So I think that they do prefer Jair on the outside, but I think he'd be great on the inside, to be honest with you. So
one thing that's interesting is Darnell Savage in Patton's last year, when Savage really started turning it on and looking like a Pro Bowler toward the end of the season, he was playing closer to the line a lot, and he actually played a fair amount of slot, really more in the action. Ever since Joe Barry has come, our safeties, they're far back. They are safety valves to prevent the big play, not really putting them in a position to make plays very often. And Savage, like so far in the Joe Barry era, we've seen very little, impact play from Savage.
I am convinced, I just have myself convinced that we will not re-sign Savage, and he's still young enough to go on to another team, and he'll probably just turn into a Pro Bowl talent again on another team who will utilize him probably better, similar to how Patton used him his final year. Like, I don't know. I think he was the first DB taken in the draft, in the 2018 draft. 2018? Yeah.
No, 2018 was Alexander.
2017?
No, Savage would have been 2019.
Okay, 2019. So we got what, one more year of him after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your option.
His fifth year, yeah.
Which, like, Amos has honestly played better, but because he's older, I think it's more likely that we sign Savage long term than keep Amos. But I mean, yeah. Like,
do you think Savage could play Amos's position if we switched him over there?
Yeah.
Because he is more of like a rangy safety. He's just kind of like that back end help right now. Like if they go deep, he's the one. He's the last man there.
I mean, he's definitely, like, he has shown in the past that he is capable of playing the slot as a safety, which not every safety in the league can do that. So, like, he has some pretty impressive athleticism.
Last year, didn't we play San Francisco in week 2? Was that Crosby's cruise missile?
Week 3.
Week 3.
And we had that comeback with like 33 seconds left or whatever.
Two 30-yard chunk plays by Devontae back to back, and then we hit Crosby with the cruise missile. Yep. Well, hey, we played San Francisco week 3 last year. We got Tampa Bay this year. So week 3.
I hate that it's in Tampa, man. Rodgers.
Yeah, I do too.
For whatever reason, Rodgers plays like shit in the state of Florida. Dude, I'm sorry. I got to knock on wood right now, but I just want to say, coverage teams have looked fairly
better.
Decent.
Yeah,
they had one bad return early, but it wasn't like atrocious. But they looked pretty solid.
So we had Quay walk when Quay got hurt last week. On punt. Well, he didn't get hurt on punt coverage, but he's on the punt coverage team. We put Devondre Campbell in for the rest of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bootleg with Fields. He picks up 8.
Yeah, that was a nice play design. Actually, it was a really good fake to the running back. I definitely thought it was the running back with the ball, and Fields takes it to the edge for about 8-9 yards.
Oh my God, cat. Sorry about my cat's butt and the TV screen just now.
Dude, this is really a pivotal drive for Chicago here, because if they don't come away with points, this game could quickly get out of hand for them.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Fuck yeah. We got the sack.
Gary?
That was Gary.
He's out real wide. Just hits the guy with the bull rush. Who's at their right tackle now?
A rookie. They have a rookie out there at right tackle.
All right. Well, welcome to the NFL, Rook. Rashawn Gary just bull rushed you.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
That's his first. Is that his first sack of the year?
No, he had one last week. Right,
come on.
Yeah,
he's got. Wow, Rodgers don't ever get that much time. Nice tackle by Campbell.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fourth down. Nice. Great coverage on the back end.
Campbell is such a steady player. I feel like he doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but then at the end of the season, you look at his stats and you're like, oh wow, this dude's awesome. And we had Quay Walker spying Fields on that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, holy shit, we almost blocked a punt.
Come on, I'm right there. My bold predictions just get. Oh wow, Amari, not the time to do that. Lambo.
I mean, I'll give him credit.
Lambo.
That was a tough catch by Amari Rodgers and takes a big hit and holds on.
I took pictures right there.
All right, man. Well, so was that a 3-and-out for them?
Yeah.
Which is crazy because the first down play, they picked up about 9 yards. Which shows you that the fact that they didn't run on second down, that they did a long developing pass play, which allowed us to get the big sack. They're already feeling the pressure to get chunk plays. They're moving away from a methodical offense.
The longer this game goes on and the bigger this point gap maintains, Chicago's going to be forced to throw eventually. You get to the fourth quarter and you're down 24-7, they have to throw. That's going to pay dividends for the pass rushers on top, because they're going to be able to pin their ears back, and they're going to be able to just kind of just jump the snap counts right as soon as they snap it. You're going to see the Garys and the Prestons and the Kenny Clarks start to probably get pressure a little bit easier.
I didn't call Kenny Clark's name much this game.
No. They've lined him up primarily over Tevin Jenkins, who's done a pretty good job on him. I'm not specifically watching him on every play, but the ones I have, he has lined up right over the left guard center, and that's Tevin Jenkins they got left guard. So who I was a big fan of last year, coming out of college. I was kind of hoping Green Bay would have picked them, and Chicago got him, but then he had that back injury and he was out for the whole season pretty much, but moved him into the guard and he's looking pretty good. Chicago's taking a chip of Green Bay's strategy of taking tackles and moving them into guards. So
I don't know if you heard, but Chicago was actually shopping him on the trade market this offseason. Couldn't get any offers they liked. So they went forward with him at guard. We'll see how it works out over the season, but yeah, I agree. He's playing decent this game. The interior of their offensive line holding up pretty well, and they have had some success with the ball.
Is that at tonight's game or is that last year's game? The Aaron Rodgers lookalike.
This is last year.
The one we were at.
Yeah,
we were at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Hey, Power Eye. Holy shit. We're in the Power Eye. Oh, look at that. Not great, but picked up 4 or 5. They motioned him into the Power Eye.
I could absolutely see play action deep shot here.
Am I the only one that doesn't think that he actually really doesn't look a lot like Aaron Rodgers?
It's just the beard and long hair. His eyes aren't nearly wrinkly enough.
Mm-hmm.
But Chicago was selling out hard on the run there. I wonder if we go play action. No, we run again with Jones.
I like that call though.
Dude, Jones.
And we pick up a first down. Now go put in AJ Dillon and keep running.
dude, the thing is, Jones, like these past 2 plays, he's been in a position where if he could make one more man miss, he breaks it for a touchdown.
And he might come fourth quarter, he might, or come late third quarter, he might. This is the game plan. This is the flow that Green Bay needs to do. Have the offense run through Jones, have the offense run through Dillon. We don't have Dillon out there. We have Jones still out there. This is probably going to be a pass play.
Another Jones.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yes. What am I telling you? What am I telling you? You keep feeding that guy. Fuck yeah. Nice.
Dude,
That was about a 30-yard chunk play.
That Chicago defense is looking gassed.
Gassed. Yeah. Jink, show me a Coke.
Dude, Jones, this is what, like probably 30, 35-yard run. Mm-hmm. And dude, it's
wow, he makes that safety miss hard.
Dude, this is Jones, man. Like it's not like the offensive line is creating massive holes. Like they're creating enough of a crease. But
Jones is a
and
10 rushes, 102 yards. He just got over 100 yards.
I think we got
run it. Run it with Dillon.
Play action. All right. So Rodgers was looking deep. It was covered. He goes to his check down, which is Watson in the flat, and it was covered pretty well. Watson didn't have much of a chance. I think it's a no gain.
They sent Watson in motion on the big Jones run, the play right before that. I think they called the same exact play. It was just Rodgers had the ability to tuck that ball in and throw it instead of hand it off. I think he should have handed it off again to Dillon, but
yeah. I think we got Dillon and Jones in the backfield now, lined up on either side of Rodgers. Hand off to Dillon. Oh yes, young man, rumble.
Oh yeah.
Rumble.
Come on, get there. Yeah, that's a first down.
Short.
You think it'll be a yard short? He kind of like landed on his side though. Nice.
So 11-yard gain. See, this is what I've been calling for this shit for multiple years now. You put both of these running backs on either side of Rodgers, and the defense doesn't know what to do.
Just keep feeding them. Because in the fourth quarter, this defense is going to be even more gassed. We're not even halfway through the third. Keep feeding them.
Oh, no!
Yep, there we go. There's a fumble.
Come on, man. That was just complete miscommunication between Rodgers and Dillon. They didn't know what side this handoff was supposed to be happening on. And Dillon ends up fumbling it, and the Bears recover, man. We're driving, we're just marching down the field, ready to put this game away. And yeah, it's absolute miscommunication.
God damn it. God damn it.
Fuck.
That, if we score a touchdown on that, we probably would put that game away. 31-7, halfway through the third. With the defense we have, yeah. At least they're pretty deep. I think we're just about knocking out on the red zone. So Chicago's
I want to say around
got a ways to go. Chicago's got a ways to go.
What the fuck, Davante Adams doing Taco Bell commercials now?
Dude, why are they even putting Davante on my TV right now? You know Davante didn't really take a bite of that taco, you liar.
Man, I guess Davante just want to get paid. He's doing Taco Bell commercials now. Fuck, dude, I can't believe we fumbled that ball to Chicago. Like, you can't make mistakes like that against that's how inferior teams stay in games.
Yep.
And I just I really hope that doesn't scare Rodgers into like, oh well, I need
yeah. Well, crap, man. Well, crap. Hey, defense, get a turnover. Here we go. Just get a turnover. Get it right back.
Defense has been playing.
That's deflating, man. That like that killed the momentum and the excitement me and you had watching this. You know that probably kills the momentum and the excitement the Packers had on the sidelines. They were playing great, man. They were playing so great. The offensive line was getting massive push. It was like the Red Sea for Dylan Jones, man. They had all the room in the world to run. We would have just ran right into the end zone.
Yet, frankly, I'm surprised that miscommunication.
Not something I would have assume between Dylan and Rodgers either.
I mean, I have to think that maybe Rodgers like flipped the call or something based on what he saw at the line of scrimmage, and Dylan didn't get the memo. I don't know, man. Very surprising. Chicago opens with a run, poor tackling by the Packers, and he gets 8 yards. Should have been a 3-yard gain, but Reed couldn't wrap him up.
Yeah, just a bad exchange between the two. And Rodgers is pissed. He knows that. He knows this game was about to be on ice right there.
All right, man. Well, it's up to the defense to come out here and make sure this does not become a shift in momentum. Chicago runs the ball again.
They're gonna get that first down. Yeah.
Yeah, Montgomery up to the 50-yard already.
So I anticipate Chicago getting back to the run game on this, doing the same type of play calling that they did on the first drive. Try to just they wanna get momentum on their side, not give the ball back to Green Bay. Yeah, that's their first down since the opening drive. And they're going quick.
Yeah, they go up the field, saw something, and he wanted to quickly get a shot, and he probably gets a.
And now they're in field goal range already, just like that. Tevin Jenkins coming up limping.
They hit their tight end over the middle. Savage was in coverage, but it wasn't very good coverage.
I'm lining Kenny Clark right over Tevin Jenkins right now, and I'm just bull rushing him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fields was trying to get Dean Lowry running off the field. He was trying to get 12 men on the field.
Didn't get him, though.
Oh, he got better, man. He got like a 15, 16-yard gain on the pass. Dude, it's even regardless of trying to get 12 men on the field, Chicago is moving very up-tempo here, whereas like Rodgers, even when we're down, you never really see him move up-tempo until like the final 2-3 minutes of the game.
Damn, that was only Fields' 8th pass. They are not committed to throwing this ball tonight. But why should they when they're running the way they are?
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I'm a little concerned about this. How many years in a row have we said that the Packers' run defense is the weakness of the team? And here we were thinking the signing of Reed and the drafting of Wyatt. We're like, oh man, defensive line's going to be a strength. Wyatt's not even playing. Reed's been getting pushed around. Dean Lowry is Dean Lowry. It seems like once again it's just the Kenny Clark show.
We got TJ Slayton out there right now. Lined up right next to KC.
Kill him! Kill him!
Get him!
Blast him!
Nice play, Alexander. What are they gonna do here now? Field goal? Go for it? I feel like they might go for it here.
I think they go for it. Also, things are getting a little chippy out there. I saw.
That's great by Preston Smith setting that edge.
Yeah, Preston.
He set that edge. Great play by Preston.
Preston's had a really good game, frankly.
He's had a very sound game. Like nothing jumps off tape, but he's played his assignments extremely well.
All right. Well, I guess a field goal makes it a 2-score game.
Mm-hmm.
They take the points. It's good down the middle.
Well, they get 3 points off a turnover. So, and there's still 20 minutes left in this game.
Yeah. All right. Well, offense needs to not let that turnover get in their head. They need to go back out and do exactly what they were doing.
Could have been 31-7, no doubt in my mind, but hey, if we go back down and we still get like a touchdown, if at any point in this game we get a touchdown, I feel pretty good about our chances. So, over the next 20 minutes. So,
yeah, I mean, one thing I do feel pretty good about is that so far this entire game, we haven't really seen a single deep shot from Chicago. I think probably that last drive with the 15, 16 yarder to their tight end, that was probably their deepest pass play. So we've really blanketed their receivers pretty well. So you got to think it's going to be difficult to get the big play. But we're letting Montgomery just plot on the field 6 yards at a time.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what Montgomery's got right now in this game. Let's see, David Montgomery. Nope, that's last week's game. Stats. Bears. David Montgomery, 9 attempts for 61 yards. He's got 6.8 average on us right now. Yeah, that's killing us on that ground. I mean, not as much as Aaron Jones is killing them, but
well, dude, Jones, like that entire last drive, every time he touched the ball, it looked like it had the potential to break for a big play. But I will say, the Chicago offense moving the ball there just got their defense a little bit of rest. So we might
a little bit, yeah.
Success on the next drive. Who knows?
You know what? I'm not changing anything though. I'm still running the ball. I'm still trying to wear the defense down in the fourth quarter. It was working well. It should still continue to work well as long as we don't fumble. So look at that fucking place. Look at that place. Look at those stands.
Yeah, I love seeing a full Lambeau Field every single week, every single year.
That place is awesome.
Amari Rogers takes the kickoff.
Come on, Amari. Come on, Amari. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it gets us to what, 28, 29? Yeah.
And we got guys like Christian Watson out there on teams. So I just saw.
Yeah, I still think, frankly,
Watson should be the returner.
The kick returner. He's just so fast.
What? Aaron Jones is like Houdini out there right now. He is making so many people miss. He's so shifty right now. If Aaron Jones had better top end speed, there's no way he falls to like the 5th round in that draft.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. And he's like, he's a total team guy. Like he's really great locker room player.
Hey, that's a smart play. 3-4 yards.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Dump off to Tanyan. Rogers was looking deep, wasn't there. Takes the dump off to Tanyan.
The only thing that separates Jones from just being like even better is his top end speed. He's not a burner. Like he can get tracked down. Like he's not going to take it to the house if he finds an opening every time. So
I feel like he's pretty fast. I mean, he's not like the elite speed running back, but he's pretty fast.
He's fast, but okay. So I'll just remind you of like the NFC or the 49ers game last year. End of the half, we hit Jones on that passing play. He gets captured from behind by the safety. He does not run him.
I don't think that was a speed issue. I think he made a poor cut that like he ended up giving the safety a good angle. I think if he cut in a different direction, that could have been a touchdown. Which also
It's a big
part of it was Rodgers' throw. Like Jones.
Oh, yeah, he had to like adapt to the throw and like circle back around. This is a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, empty back.
5 wide.
That's pass interference.
Throw it. He got it. Yep.
That was very obvious pass interference. He tackled.
His first read was to Tanyan, was not open. Second read was to Jones, and then gets the easy pass interference.
I will say I'm a little bit surprised that we have not gone back to Dobbs since he had that huge. Yeah, all right, both penalties on the defense. Yeah, he had that huge 20-yard gainer when we were in that we were in like a 2nd and 27 or something that like it threatened the drive and we ended up scoring a touchdown on that drive. We haven't gone back to Dobbs since then.
No, we haven't. Oh, that's a clear hold on Sammy.
Well, they fucking tackle Aaron Jones. That's the obvious one. So 1st down, Packers. I just run the ball here.
I would run the ball. I would give this back to Dylan, but we got Jones back there.
Well, I like Jones back there, man. Keep riding the hot hand with Jones. And we do, and he picks up 9 yards. Left side of the offensive line is they're doing pretty well, opening some holes. Like I said, they're not like blowing guys off the line, but they're giving Jones
and every time we do this, that defense is getting a little bit more tired.
Dude, Nijman, they like to pull Nijman a lot as a tackle. Like it's interesting to see how much he is out, charging at the front of the line as a tackle.
All right, we got 2nd and 2. I want to see another run here. They're stacking that box, but we do, and we get that 1st down, and that's a great call by doing it with AJ Dillon. Kudos to LaFleur for sticking with the run in week 2. Something he did not do in week 1.
Well, also kudos to LaFleur for putting Dillon back in, because do you remember Mike McCarthy? Like he would put a guy in the doghouse when he fumbled, and like Aaron Jones was barely used the first 2 years of his career because Mike McCarthy just like he didn't like the guy.
Right.
1st and 10. We're just gonna run again. They can't stop it right now.
I hope we do. We got Dylan back there, I believe, and yep, we do. We hit the hole. We don't get a lot. We get 1 or 2, but hey, we're eating some clock too, man. That's also important. We're eating clock. We're down to 17 minutes left. Mercedes Lewis tying Witten and Gonzalez for most seasons played by a tight end in NFL history.
Yeah, Mercedes Lewis has openly said he wants the record. Like he would like to play another year so that he can have the record of most seasons by a tight end. Which, dude, like the way his play has not dropped off really. Like he's never been.
We don't ask him to do much. We just ask him to block.
Oh God.
Fucking A.
I'm fairly certain we recover this, but what
Rodgers with another fucking meme. Man, get it together, offense.
Is this supposed
to it hits Watson's hand.
I can't is it supposed to be a direct snap to Watson or is
I don't think so. I think either I don't know. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be.
I don't know who that's on then. Is that Myers' fault? Is that Watson's fault? We're in a 3rd and 22 now, so I guess you just got to play it safe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't press things here.
They're just gonna throw a bubble screen to probably Jones or Dobbs.
I'm fairly certain Nijman had a false start that they didn't call there.
All right, well, we're just gonna kick. We're gonna probably let this go down to the 4th quarter, and we're gonna punt this off to Chicago.
Dude, frankly, this has been a bad third quarter. It's keeping
Hey,
Chicago in the game.
hey, man, surprise, surprise. I remember last year, Green Bay sucked in the third quarter. The whole year. The whole year, the third quarter was our worst quarter.
Yeah.
Almost every game, we did nothing. We would play great the first half, terrible third quarter. Sometimes teams would get back into it, and we'd have to play with our hair on fire in the fourth quarter to pull out a W. Yeah. Because I remember explicitly complaining about halftime adjustments being dog shit last year.
Dude, it's not even adjustments here. It's like our the play calling's working. Like we're crushing them, and then it's two bad mistakes that one is a miscommunication between Rodgers and Dillon, and then the other, I don't know who it's on, if it's Myers or Watson, but something happens where that ball is snapped with Watson in the way. And I mean, we're lucky that we recovered it and have the opportunity to punt. Like, frankly, that could have been way worse. But fuck, man, this is a 2-score game. We're about to give it back to Chicago to start the fourth. They're very much still in this game, especially
it's only a 2-score game, man.
The way they're running the ball, I don't think they move away from the run. They got plenty of time right now.
All they gotta do is get a touchdown on this drive. It doesn't matter how much time they eat up; they just have to get a touchdown on this drive. Because they could easily just get like a turnover at any point, and they're right back into it to tie this game up late in the fourth. We just needed points. We needed any type of points. And we've had 2 chances in the third quarter, and we've shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, so this is a little similar to when we saw them in Lambeau last year, that we had some sloppy play in the late third and early fourth that let Chicago fight back a little bit. And we had to close it out with an interception in the fourth. So I mean, let's hope that at this point, like, I don't even think it has to be a whole team effort at this point. Like, either the offense or the defense, one or the other, if they can step up and have a dominant drive, that probably closes the game. But they letting Chicago hang around, man.
Yep. I'm trying to see where that is. Where is that in Green Bay? I'm not familiar with that part. All right, Pat O'Donnell. Not a great punt, I thought, but it looked all right, actually. All right, I'll take it.
Hit him at the 10. It's pretty nice.
Well, his motion when he punted it didn't look great, but yeah, they're showing Kenny Clark now. Kenny Clark hasn't done anything in this game, man, but he is getting double teamed. Yeah, they double teamed him on that one.
Even Tevin Jenkins has been beating him one-on-one on multiple reps.
Yep.
Which Kenny Clark is supposed to be one of the leaders of this defense, man.
Yeah, Kenny Clark is not beating Tevin Jenkins. They don't even have him in the game right now.
Dude, they opened with a run for 12 yards.
Yep. We had TJ Slayton and Devontae Wyatt in there. The worst possible thing we could do is them come out of this drive with a touchdown.
Frankly, I think this is 4-down territory for Chicago. It's a 2-score game. A field goal's not going to do much for you.
We don't even have, Ken Clark's not in there again. We got Devontae Wyatt back, and we got Devontae Wyatt playing for KC right now. Bootleg by taking deep shot.
Come on, Stokes. You had a chance to intercept that. Try to make a play, you pussy.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, tell me how you really feel.
Stokes does not play for the ball. He really doesn't. And this is Stokes one-on-one with Mooney.
I will say this, great movement by by Stokes, man. He stuck with him.
Dude, I mean, he's a sticky corner. Like, I'll give him that. He just like can't play the ball very well at this point in his career. Chicago goes right back to the run.
Jesus, come on. That should have been a no gain. That should have been no gain. David Montgomery is killing us in this game. And we put Kenny Clark back in, and he did nothing on that. Kenny Clark is playing like a pussy in this game.
The entire middle of the defense. Yeah, and none of those guys are making a difference. Where's Campbell? Where's Walker? Where are the safeties? Oh, yes, Preston Smith.
Nice play.
Someone is playing like they care.
Preston?
Like, dude, the discipline.
Rasul's played good, but Preston's probably been our best player. And like pound for pound in this game. He's played his assignments have been sound. His technique's good. He's probably been our best defender.
Fields immediately wants to roll out, and Preston Smith stays home, keeps contained. Fields has to cut back in, has nowhere to go, and Preston cleans up with the sack, which I believe that's his second sack of the game.
I think so.
Holy fuck! Are you kidding me?
Wow, dude. The hold by the wow.
Dude, that was like
there was a hold on Campbell. There was a hold on Campbell.
Dude, that run was reminiscent of beast mode. Like just he blasts through the entire fucking defense here. Are you kidding me? All right. So yeah, Campbell does get held there, and that's not called. Savage takes a bad angle on the tackle.
Yeah, Cole Kmet holds the fuck out of Campbell.
Dude, if I'm Chicago, I just keep running the ball. Like passing has been nothing but a disaster for them. Yep, they run and 20, 30, like 35 yards. They're down to the 20 now. Are you kidding me? And that wasn't even Montgomery. That's their backup.
That was good. Well, I will say this. I think it's a matter of time before Khalil Herbert takes over David Montgomery as the lead back in Chicago. But yeah, we're getting shredded. And where are our inside linebackers that we are supposed to be the strength of our defense? Campbell, Quay, getting killed.
I think this is gonna be a false start on Chicago. Yeah. Wow, yeah, dude, this is embarrassing right now, the way they're cramming it down our throats. Like, I don't know what the defense is doing right now.
Is the Florida calling play calls on defense right now?
No, I don't think so.
Luke Getsy's killing us right now.
I mean, it's not like it's a creative attack. It's just the defense is getting like they're getting raped. Holy shit. Did you watch Kenny Clark on the start of that play? 1-on-1, he gets blasted 3 yards back. I don't know what is going on with Kenny Clark right now.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Early in season, bench him. Send a message to him.
All right, 2nd and 10. They got 5 yards on that play.
We got Enagbare out there right now instead of Rashawn Gary. Kenny Clark's getting fucking killed again. Kenny Clark ain't doing shit out there. He did nothing again. Take that C right off his jersey right now.
Preston Smith makes the tackle. It's another 5-yard gain. So they're at 3rd and 5. And like I said, this is 4-down territory, and they're in the red zone. So if I'm Chicago, I'd just run the ball again, man. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, we need a tackle for a loss right here is what we need.
defense is playing off right now. Yep, they run the ball. Oh, wait, bootleg to Fields.
Wow. First down, but Preston got demolished on that. A little bit short. Half a yard short.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're right, dude. Was that comment?
Yeah. Komet's like, he's been a thorn in our side on this drive. Holden Campbell taking that side angle.
Preston Smith looks tired to me right now.
He probably is.
But we don't have depth to cycle in, because like I still think we really need to sign a guy. I think someone like JPP. Okay, Chicago challenging the spot here to see if it's a first down instead of 4th and inches.
Probably a good challenge by them. I will say this, if it holds, you are giving our defense a little extra breather time to just get a really solid push on this 4th down if it holds. But I thought it was a first down when I saw it raw, so.
Yeah, I also thought it was a first. I mean, I expect a Chicago touchdown here. Like the way the defense has played on this drive, I fully expect a touchdown, making it a 1-score game. Which puts it down to the offense to actually have a mistake-free drive, put some points on the board, and close this out. All right, man. I gotta take a leak so that
I gotcha.
am able to be here for the end of the game.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, I think it's a first down. I think the most realistic scenario we're looking at is either them getting a touchdown on this and us having to like come back and getting at least a field goal to make it a 2-score game, because we're getting late in the 4th quarter. They'll pay dividends. Or, I mean, there's a chance that if we can get them to the goal line, I know the field shrinks. The field shrinks a lot when you're on the goal line. Maybe we can hold them. You know they're going to go for it at this point. If we can stop them on 4th down and on the goal line, that'll be pivotal. That'll be real pivotal for us. Those are the 2 likely outcomes. Running back Cody, when he comes back, he'd probably agree, I would assume. So, based on the momentum and where things are, I think they probably score a touchdown. Oh, they gave him that first down. They gave him that first down. Wow. Okay. Hey, I assumed it was. So, yeah, they're in shotgun. It's 1st and 10, 1st and goal. Hand the ball off. Kenny Clark makes an okay play there. 2 yards, 2nd goal. This is it. We got to hold them here. If we can stop them on the goal line, I feel real good about our chances probably the rest of the game. We don't. This is a ball game then. This is gonna be a ball game. All right, Fields. Montgomery in the back, Fields under center. They hand the ball off again. Get a stop. All right, another 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Their pace is quick. They are not waiting until this play clock runs down. They are snapping this ball quick. They got the play in. We send Dean Lowry out. 20 seconds to play clock. They might run this one down. All right, they're in the shotgun. David Montgomery off to the right side, Justin Fields. I expect another run, probably. I would assume a run or at least a bubble screen or something like that to Montgomery.
Oh, come on.
No, there was a pass and he gets through and it's gonna be a
short.
touch.
Oh, is that a fumble?
Yeah, is that fumble? Give it us. Give that to us. That is a fumble. That is us.
He reaches out trying to get the touchdown.
They go a touchdown?
They're calling this a touchdown now.
Can we challenge this?
Well, it's going to be reviewed automatically as a scoring play. All right. Well, first of all, all right. So he's down before the ball ever gets there. It's not a fumble either. He's down before this goes out.
Yep.
He's down at about the 6-yard line.
Knee down. He's short. So this is going to be a 4th and inches on the goal line.
Yeah. Which they'll go for it. They'll just run it right up the gut and get a touchdown.
So I was telling when you were in the bathroom, I ran through the 2 likely scenarios. Seeing as I've seen hundreds of football games, the 2 likely scenarios are the score a touchdown here, and the onus is going to be on us to come over with points. Even a field goal could be pivotal at this point because it makes it a 2-score game again. Okay. The other one is there's a chance that we could, hold them on the goal line. And if we can, then they'll likely be game 2. Those are the 2 likely outcomes. I thought that they were going to get a touchdown and it's going to be on our offense to try to get some points. But here we are, 4th and goal. We couldn't punch it in last week in week 1. We got we had 4th and goal and we couldn't get it in. Defense, gotta be the strength of the team. Gotta hold them here. Joe Barry, call something good.
The defense looks fucking gassed right now. If I'm Joe Barry, I absolutely sell out against the run here. It would be crazy to do anything else. Instead, we don't, and I think, dude, I don't know. I think he might have gotten a touchdown. I think they're calling it short, but he looked very close. Fields on a keeper, trying to push up the middle.
Did we stop them? Let me
I don't know.
Show me a replay. Chicago was going to challenge this.
I think we stop him, man.
Oh yeah, that ball. It's not the helmet. It's the ball, and you have to be able to see the ball. I don't see the ball
he's
clearly.
Literally like 2 inches short.
Holy fuck. Hey man, that's huge.
We gotta hope. Assuming this holds up, we gotta hope that the offense can, Christ, at least get a first down. Like buy us.
Dude, I hate this. Why the hell do they go to a commercial break on something like this? Like I am way too jacked up right now to go to a freaking commercial break.
I want to go back to that 3rd down. Because I do think it was interesting. If I were Chicago, knowing it's 4-down territory, I absolutely would have run the ball. It was a pass play by design, and Preston Smith was immediately putting pressure on Fields. I actually thought for a second it was going to be another sack. Fields takes off running at that point, and we did not have a spy, which seems a little wild to me that you're not going to spy Justin Fields in the red zone. And that's how he gets, to that 6-inch line and puts us in this position. But their pass offense has been shit against us. It is really entirely the run game and a couple field scrambles that is keeping them in this. Dude, I can't believe how terrible the run defense is right now. I'm thinking shit, man, who can we trade for? I would love to like a Grady Jarrett off of Atlanta. Right. Couldn't afford his contract. But it's I don't know, what difference makers are available? Because the guys we got right now, they sure as shit aren't cutting it. We're not.
Ndamukong Suh's out there.
Weekend if this is the way the defense plays.
You think Ndamukong Suh ever comes in here? He's a free agent.
He's a free agent right now, right?
Yeah, the Vikings were last one stuck to him. All right, here we are. Dude, if they call this, they can't call this a touchdown. It's because they have to have irrefutable evidence that the ball crosses the plane, and I don't see the ball. They just circled it, but I don't see the ball.
I don't think they can call this a touchdown. Dude, Jair Alexander comes in at the end with a push that, like, Fields is moving forward and Alexander is the one who pushes him back.
It's close. It is real close.
It's not ruled a touchdown on the field. I don't think they have the evidence to overturn it. But Chicago, their sideline looks kind of happy right now, so I don't know. All right, it stands. No touchdown.
Fuck yeah.
No rundowns.
Fuck yeah.
All right, man. Well, that was the stand the defense needed. Living by the fucking hair of their chinny chin.
Right. Alexander does come in there and kind of helps get that last second push there.
Yeah, it's Alexander's effort that does that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Preston Smith is the one holding them up, but he's still inching forward. And Jair Alexander comes in and gets that final push. So we have AJ Dillon in there right now. Frankly, the way that Jones has been playing this game and Dillon hasn't been playing super great, I don't like this.
Do you throw a pass play? You run it or we run it? All right, we get a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, Dillon buys us about 4 yards. Tough running, but dude, the way Aaron Jones has been playing, like, he should be in the game right now.
You would have given the ball to Aaron Jones in the end zone?
Yeah. I don't think Dillon has been playing great this game. Like, I don't think he's picked his holes very well, whereas Jones has found the crease and hit it hard. Like, I love Dillon, dude. I love his style of running. I think this hasn't been his best game.
Sammy hasn't done shit since coming out in the first quarter and playing well. All right, he just got caught up by number 93 there. Aaron Jones picks up about 4. We're early on a 3rd and 1.
Dude, that was another play, though, where, like, if he gets past that guy, it looks like he could blast off for a 95-yard touchdown.
You know who really helps hold that up? Jarran Reed. Jarran Reed really helped on that play.
Really? I didn't see Reed.
Jarran Reed was the one who was holding him from behind.
All right, 3rd and 2. This is a big play. Rodgers in the shotgun.
Trips bunch down low.
Rodgers on a keeper, and he dives for the first.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I mean, that is a play Chicago's not expecting. I can tell you that much.
For sure. Hey, another thing, this clock is eating up now. Rodgers on a QB option. Oh, they're going to be talking about that on Pat McAfee on Tuesday for sure.
Yeah. That's probably an exciting play for Aaron Charles Rodgers. Doesn't get too many of those these days. So 1st and 10. Dude, we still haven't seen that deep shot, and
I don't think you're going to at this point. I think we're just going to be eating up clock at this point now.
I mean, Chicago they're so dialed in on the run. Like, I don't know, man. I think a kill shot 1-on-1, it's worth the opportunity. I mean, so far through 2 games, this offense, what they've put on tape for the rest of the league, we've literally had 1 deep shot. I mean, that defense is going to key on that.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't utilized the rookies at all in the second half, like, at all.
I still like that catch and run that Romeo Doubs made. That was one of the most important plays in the game.
Mm-hmm. I would, I know you want to keep the clock running and, and pick up, just keep getting first downs, but I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a bubble screen to like a Dobbs again, like run that same play you did with Dobbs type thing, or maybe on the opposite side of the field, do it. Get the ball in one of those receivers' hands and see if you can't churn it upfield and pick up another first down or big chunk play. But I anticipate them probably. Let me switch this. I'm so bad at switching possession. There.
One interesting thing here is, both Jones and Dillon have been a huge part of the run game this week. Not a ton in the passing game, really.
Not as much. No, yeah, they've been in the backfield more. More of a traditional approach. But however, we did start off seeing Jones as a lined up as a receiver a ton in the first half.
But almost always as a decoy. It's not like he's ever really been the primary read on those plays.
I don't know if he'll ever be the primary read too much though.
He has the receiving talent. He's a great receiver. Like
Dillon can catch too.
Yeah, I think both of them. Like Dillon doesn't have like the shiftiness to be a primary read, I don't think. But Jones, yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. 2nd and 11. I hate, like, I shouldn't feel this nervous against the Bears. Like, why does this team always insist on keeping it close? We don't blow many people out.
We don't blow Chicago out hardly ever.
Deep shot, deep shot, deep shot.
Here it comes.
Sammy! There we go. There we go.
Fuck yeah.
Now, I do maintain if that were Christian Watson,
he'd be
it
gone.
probably would have been a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there we go, man. That's Chicago's been keying on the run so much that you run a play action.
What a throw by Rodgers. That was right between the numbers. Perfect throw.
Runyon had a nice block there on the interior. Gave Rodgers a lot of time. And, dude, I mean, you don't quite want to call that the dagger, but it sure as hell helps. This might be the dagger.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Jones picking up another first.
Dude, nice cut. That run was designed to go to the inside, and Aaron Jones was like, nope, I'm going outside.
Now we're under 5 minutes. We're in the field goal. We're in field goal range. A field goal, even 3 points, ends it at this point. It's a 3-score game at that point. At this point, the most important thing is to hold on to the goddamn ball, no turnovers, and just try to get as much yards as possible to get a close. Like, I want a touchdown, but try to get as close as possible so you can get an easier field goal.
Yeah, I mean, this should just be Aaron Jones all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep running Aaron Jones. If we get into a 3rd and long, maybe go with a safe pass. But this should be Jones's chance to close the game out because, like, frankly, he carried the offense.
Well, it looks like we are keeping him out there because Dillon is on the sideline.
First and 10 from the 15.
Hands off.
Oh, all right. Well, jet sweep to Watson. Chicago is all over it. He gets like maybe 1 yard. I'm surprised they do something like that after the fumble earlier in the game.
Right.
I will say this, man. multiple times in this game. Watson, he really takes upright hits. Like he does not. He's like a tall, lanky guy, and he does not seem to know how to protect his body yet.
He hasn't had a big. Just wait till he gets hit by one of those real big linebackers, like a Bobby Wagner.
2nd and 9, handoff to Jones. Ah, fuck, man.
Nothing.
I think Myers got blasted by on that. That someone absolutely lost their block, and Jones gets hit in the backfield. No chance.
Like by the time we even if we don't pick up a first down here, we're looking at about 3 minutes go in this game. So
I want to see a replay of this. I want to see who gave up. I think it was Myers, but a replay would help confirm that. I just hate the fact that we had the chance to take Creed Humphrey and we took Myers instead. And like people are very high on Myers, but like he played 6 games last year and he was solid. Like he's by no means a proven.
But Creed Humphrey was a Pro Bowler his rookie year.
He was fucking all pro.
Was he an all pro?
Yeah, dude. Creed Humphrey killed it. I don't know what the scouting evaluation was there, but we passed up on Humphrey for Myers, and that's going to be it's a big shadow for Myers to live in, and hopefully he can exceed it at some point, but he hasn't thus far. This is not the best game.
All right, 4th quarter though, 3 minutes to go roughly. We are in the gold zone as the late great. Who the fuck was it?
Hackett?
Yeah, Nathaniel Hackett. Thank you. Nathaniel Hackett would say.
Speaking of Hackett, his Broncos have not
a good start to the year, man. No, not at all. Russell Wilson is not looking like the answer there either so far. Jerry Jeudy just got hurt today.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't look to be too serious, I don't think, but Jerry Jeudy can't. Oh, so in the same game, Jerry Jeudy and Patrick Surtain got hurt. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's bad for them.
Yeah, 2 first-round picks for him. Got hurt in the same game.
Like, he's already one of the best corners in the league. He's a baller.
For sure.
Dude, I mean, that AFC West is just absolutely insane.
Chargers looking good too.
Although I think the Chargers keeping Justin Herbert in the game when his ribs were so fucked up that he couldn't jog. Like, what are you thinking, man? You're risking your franchise quarterback for that? Like, he showed he's one of the toughest players in the league, and he still gave him a shot. He got a touchdown on 4th down, but I would not have risked Herbert's health for that.
Yeah, week 1 too, man.
Week 2. They played the Raiders.
Week 2, okay. Yeah. Is Jimmy Graham playing for a team right now, or is he a free agent?
I don't know. He's probably driving a bus or something.
Jesus. All right, are we gonna run this, or are we gonna throw this?
3rd and 11. I think we're throwing. It looks like they're in.
I'll be honest with you, I would just run it. Eat up more time.
Yeah, I don't want Rodgers to take a sack. Throws kind of a dangerous pass to Dillon, who hauls it in, but it's going to be short of the first down.
That's the exact reason I didn't want to throw the ball. Just run it, because, like, God forbid you throw a pick. The pick, a pick could be the only thing that could have, like, still given the Bears, like, hope in this game.
I'm a little surprised that Rodgers didn't go to Tonyan. It looked like going over the middle. He had he had leverage on his man.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going for this on 4th and 5? No, we're gonna try to draw on all sides.
We gotta be, yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, you take the points here and make it a 3-score game.
All of a sudden, I was like looking down, looking around, like it was a foregone conclusion. Then you said that, I like looked up real quick. I was like, "Are you serious? Don't do that to me."
What
a game, man! What a game!
I mean, it's nice to. Our first half was really quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
I do think we've really gotten away from feeding Aaron Jones in the second half. But there's still a lot to clean up here.
Oh yeah, by far. This game should have been a blowout.
It really should. This should have been like we should have dropped 40 on them.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, we get the field goal. 27-10. That's going to be the dagger in this game, but it should have been more. Yeah, we should have had 42 points in this game.
Well, it's still possible we get a pick six. They got about 2.5 minutes to chuck it up toward us.
Yeah, true. We could.
Yeah, I mean, a couple offensive drives just halted by just dumb errors that shouldn't be happening. And like LaFleur's insistence to not give starters any time at all in the preseason, I don't agree with it, man. Like I know you want to avoid injuries, but like games and practice are different. And I think the starters need give them a quarter to work out some kinks. We come 2 years in a row, we come out laying an absolute egg in the opener, and we still look sloppy in this game.
I feel like this year more than any other year, like every week's going to be important for us. I know last year we lucked out and we went on like an 8-game win streak, but it's a tall ask. We got to go through some real tough teams over the next like 8 games, man.
Okay, Chicago comes out with a good kick return.
Yeah. Flag though. This one might be coming back.
Taking a while to announce this penalty.
Right.
All right, yeah, holding on the Bears. I'll tell you this much, man. Playing Tampa next week, we better clean this shit up real quick because
it's gonna be a great game for us, man. It's gonna be a good test.
It certainly is. I mean, I tell you, if we come out playing as sloppy as we did today, we're not gonna win that game. So I really hope that that the team cleans things up this week in practice. Ooh.
Oh man,
that
was close, Stokes.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, we really Fields is not safe with the football.
Mm-mm.
He will give you opportunities that we have not capitalized on. That was right. I mean, that would have been a really tough, but it hits Quay Walker's hand. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Pinel's ears back. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary.
Woo!
Got it. Who was it? Who was it?
I feel like it should be Rasul Douglas just because he's been the man bringing the heat.
I can't see him. Who is it? Who got it? Alexander, I think. I think it's Jair.
Let's see.
That's our first interception of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jair.
He works across the entire field. Rashawn Gary comes bringing some nice pressure. Field starts scrambling. That's a nice pick by Alexander, dude.
Right?
He shows some burst to close.
Yeah, he just broke on that big time.
Seals it. And now we're just gonna run the clock out.
We don't even got Rodgers out there. Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
2-man one. Hey man, it's gonna be game right there.
Yeah, now Chicago doesn't even have timeouts left.
Yeah, that was the last one. I think maybe based on the time clock, they might still be able to get the ball back with a few seconds, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's game, man.
It certainly feels better than last week's game.
For sure. I still expect more from the defense. I think we can play even better than this.
Well, so I will say this much. We gave up the touchdown on the first drive. Other than that, we didn't look great at times. We had to have a goal line stand at one point, but technically, after the first drive, we held them to 3 points. So
Aaron Rodgers looks like a proud father out there right now. He does. My favorite part about doing this with you, especially on Sunday Night Football, is I don't gotta listen to that guy talk right now.
I can't believe they got rid of Al Michaels for Sunday Night Football. He's the best announcer in the game.
I know.
Like, what's he doing now? Thursday night for Amazon?
Is he doing Thursdays? I don't know. I'm not sure.
What a shame. Like, he's literally the best announcer in the game. And to go to, like, Thursday night games aren't really that great most of the time.
Well, they must be paying him the most.
I guess.
Are we just going to kneel? Oh, we're going to hand the ball off.
All right.
Just go down. Just go down.
Is going a little too hard here. Just, like, go down, man. Protect the ball.
Yeah. No injuries, man. We don't need any freaking injuries.
I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about someone coming in with that Charles Tillman peanut punch. That shit's legend in Chicago. You pretty much, you can't be on the Chicago coaching staff without teaching that. Now that it's ingrained in Chicago football culture. 3rd and 4. Dillon still in the backfield. Chicago really bunching the line here. Hand off to Dillon. First down. And nice. We will fill it out.
That's game.
That is game.
I never even fixed this. Cheers, mate.
They're showing this weird man from Germany who looks vaguely like Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's that guy. It's that doppelganger from last that we went to.
Yeah, I know. But it's weird that he's in Germany. He's sitting there watching the game. He has a single beer on his table.
It's weird that NBC reached out to him and be like, "Hey, can we put a camera in your fucking apartment?"
Yeah, that guy probably feels very awkward right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the victory formation. 27-17. We moved to 1-1 on the year, 1-1 in the division.
Nice.
On to next week.
I'm looking forward to it, man. 4:30 game, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I would certainly think it's going to be national game of the week.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Packers, Bucks, can't get much better than that.
Let me see your Packers schedule. Oh, let's see. Next week we got Bucks. Yeah, Sunday, September 25th, 4:25 p.m. is kickoff. Yeah, it's going to be the game of the week for sure. You want me to run through some stats before we end it for the night?
I do. I am actually quite interested in the stats for the night.
Rodgers, 19 for 25. Pretty accurate. 9 for 25, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. QB rating of 131. Justin Fields only had 70 yards passing tonight.
Ouch.
Yeah, 7 for 11, 1 pick. Not the best. David Montgomery, 15 carries, 122 yards. 8.1 average. Yeah, he torched us on the ground. On the flip side, we got Aaron Jones outdoing him though. 15 carries for 132 yards with a touchdown.
How many catches for Jones?
3 for 38. He didn't catch any in the second half.
All right, so we're looking at like 18 touches for about 150 yards.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The way he was playing this game, I would have tried to get him like 25 touches.
AJ Dillon had 18 carries for 61 yards. Not the best night for him. Aaron Jones or Sammy Watkins was our leading receiver with 3 catches for 93 yards. No receiver on Green Bay had more than 3 catches tonight. Ball was spread around quite a bit. On the flip side, the leading receiver for holy cow, I don't even know if Darnell Mooney 1 catch for -4 yards. He didn't catch anything. He had nothing tonight. Love that.
We really shut their passing game down, dude.
Yeah, their leading receiver was EQ with 2 catches for 39 yards, which I think is what he had in the first half. I don't think they did anything in the second half throwing wise. So, yeah, Cole Kmet didn't have a pass either.
He did have a devastating block.
Yeah, he played well there. Preston Smith had 2 sacks tonight.
Preston Smith had a real good game. Like actually,
Preston Smith was the best player on defense tonight.
Yeah. I over the course of the game, I got to give it to Preston Smith.
Yeah, Preston Smith, two
effort,
sacks and 3 QB hits.
He most of the time he kept the edge pretty well. Like most of Chicago's big runs were not happening toward Preston Smith's side.
For sure.
On the other hand, Rashan Gary, I feel like he didn't play super great. I mean, he did get 1 sack, but he wasn't getting consistent pressure. There were a lot of big runs to his side. Not his best game, man.
No, it wasn't. He did have 1 sack tonight.
Kenny Clark didn't do jack shit. He had 1 assist, 0 tackles.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Dude, like honestly, that's the most baffling thing to me about this game. Kenny Clark was like invisible.
Yeah, he's got to be better. Oh my god. Hold on. Cat in the way. What's up? Hey, thanks for getting through my stream.
That Lambo or Tundra?
That one was Tundra. Lambo's right over here. He's probably coming next. You're gonna come through? You can pass through? Yep, here he comes. There he goes. Hey, what's up, Lambo? Just wait till he presses on the airplane mode and just shuts the whole stream down. Yeah, that's about it. On the Chicago Bears side, they did have 3 sacks. Travis Gibson had 2, and Robert Quinn had 1. So
yeah, it seemed that in the first half, Elgton Jenkins definitely a bit rusty out there at right tackle. I think he settled a bit in the second half. But that also could have been because of the threat of the running game, giving him a little help. It might be a little bit before we see him work back toward elite form. And I do wonder, like, if he's not playing great at right tackle, and if Bakhtiari comes back healthy, what the fuck is going on in your curtain, dude? You got a ghost back there?
It's the cat, man. It's the cat. They're going nuts, dude. They're wide awake. They're celebrating, man. They're celebrating Packer win right back there.
But yeah, man, I almost wonder if we would consider Bakhtiari left tackle, Nijman right tackle, and move Jenkins back to guard. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves with that. You know, we'll see. But definitely Jenkins, some rust showed. Hopefully there's improvement next week.
Yeah, I expect them to be better. We got a couple good ones coming up. Or the Bucks next week is going to be a barn burn. It'll be a great game. After that, we got the Patriots. It's just an uncommon opponent. Bill Belichick, man. I think that'll be a cool game to watch. And then right after that, we got our London game against the Giants. Like three unique games on dock. So looking forward to it.
And coming off of that London game, no bye week, right back into the thick of it. I think we have the Jets to follow that London game, and then I want to say Washington, maybe.
Yeah.
This season's gonna be a dogfight every single week. I'm excited for next week because frankly, I think next week is going to be a big test for the character of this team. And we're probably not going to have another test like that until we face
Buffalo. Yeah.
So
be a good game, man.
I am curious if you don't mind taking a quick look. Who are our division rivals playing next week?
Week 3, we are looking at the Lions and the Vikings are playing each other, and the Bears are playing the Texans.
Okay. Bears probably get a good recovery game there. Although it could be closer than you think. Vikings Lions. It'll be interesting because I mean, Lions, they've played the Packers pretty darn tough over the past several years. Wow, your cats are jacked up.
Dude, they are celebrating right now. What's up? Yeah, there you go. See ya.
Yeah, I think that Lions Vikings game could be sneaky good. I'm very interested in Vikings Eagles tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's go Eagles.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, first few weeks of an NFL season, it's really, really difficult to get a read.
Is there a double Monday night game on tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because the Bills and Titans play too.
Yeah, they're doing a double.
God damn it.
Yeah, that is a little unusual to do that at the start of the season. Usually they save it for the end.
Well, no, don't they usually do it week 1? This is week 2 now, and they're doing a double Monday night header.
Yeah.
I'm just never gonna sleep again.
No, man. I definitely think the Bucks are going to be a big test, and then following that up with the Patriots, I think will also be a solid test. By time we get to that point, and we're heading to London to face the Giants, I think we should start to form a pretty good idea of what the identity of this team is going to be. It might still grow from that point on. But yeah, man, it's good to get the W tonight.
For sure, man.
Gotta love beating up on Justin Fields.
It never gets old. It never gets old. 1-1. We're starting the win streak. We could have played better, but we will play better going forward. And just glad to get the W tonight. And with that, I got a long ass week ahead of me, so I'm gonna kick you out.
All right, my friend.
Till next time. Till next time. I'll see you in a week's time.
Technically, I don't have my work schedule yet, so I'll let you know for sure, but I'm fairly certain I'll be available.
Okay. You let me know. We'll be here. All right, mate.
All right, buddy. Go Pack,
go. Pack, go.